right, guys, we're
Yes,
waiting for Steve to join us. And while we're doing that, Aya and I can be having our own side quests.
yes.
That's the name of
So
the podcast, Side Quests.
side quest. Let's
Side.
go.
So, in fact, you're welcome to the Side Quest podcast.
Gang.
It's Side Quest podcast. It's just AOT2 and I. Your hosts till Steve joins is, and then we
Yeah.
can start loose talk. But for Side
Yes, so
Quest, your hosts are AOT2 and
and
Usags.
definitely.
Thank you very much. So far, on the side quest that you guys are just joining these side quests. But
Yeah.
before we press record, the side quest bros were discussing a few things. I think we started up with the weather, and
Yeah,
I
the
said,
weather.
and actually, the side quest podcast started with Ayo asking me, why the hell do you have a bucket hat on and a pair of
Yes.
shades?
Inside his house, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, and I just gave him one reply. I said, it's
Hey,
summer.
summertime.
It's summer. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yes, sir.
It's summer. And when it's summer, hey man, you gotta just be colorful because you're just happier.
Yeah. The sun's out, everybody's looking nice, the family's looking nice. You have to just go
Bro,
out and chill.
everybody, you see the guys in shorts, the ladies in flower dresses, the kids running around doing the water sprinkle thing. My kids yesterday, you know what they did? They did the,
Well,
I don't even know what they call it. They call it something with the balloons. They put the water in the balloons and then they smash it.
just to the yeah.
Yeah, it's called
Yeah.
I've forgotten what it's called, but they have a whole name for it. And everybody just having fun.
Yeah,
You know what
no,
I
that
mean?
summer is a big deal over there. It's like, oh, okay, it's time for us to come out and enjoy. Yeah.
From so I'm in the linen pants. I'm wearing linen pants, bro.
Look at that. Look at that.
I'm gonna go to the beach today,
Hey,
you know.
you people
So
say have beach there. We don't have beach in Lagos again. No. It's private beach now. Where
it's
they'll charge
private.
you arm
Can you
and they'll
imagine?
charge you an arm and a leg.
This one is there every day. There's one in Den Haag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Den Haag is The Hague, right? There's one
Yeah.
in Den Haag. It's huge. You can go there every day and just chill at the beach. Some people go there with their laptop, work laptops, and work from the beach.
That was at least when I was growing up in Lagos, that was what bad beach was. You go
Yes.
to the
Then,
bad beach,
then
you
you
don't have to
now
pay for
have
anybody.
tents that you can
Yeah.
rent,
Now that tent you feel rent,
which
which
is
was the
what
normal
we used to
people.
have on how we used to go, right? Everybody had their
Yeah,
tent. Your parents would pay for the tent. Then you bring in your food in the cooler. Then you could,
yeah.
oh man, no, man. That was one of the highlights of my childhood.
Say your parents say, today's beach. You're going out to the beach.
It used to be
Ooh,
super
shut
fun.
down,
It
shut
used to
down.
be super fun. In fact, I'm going to actually even text my put in the group chats. That is one of the best memories of my childhood. I'm putting the family
Yeah,
group chat today. It's going to make everybody
but
emotional, but
the way they make it, the way it has been designed in Lagos, you have to pay your money less. They'll tell you that our great grandfather was the one that has this beach. Then to enter again, you now have to pay a crazy amount for tents. That's if you go to the regular ones. Now, if you want to enjoy the cool ones, you enter boats. And boat is not Okada.
so
It's not
what
200
happened
naira.
essentially is that, and of course, there's also the fear of drowning.
Oh yes, that is a real
That's
life.
do you understand?
I
That's why I don't
I
like going to all those beaches that you people take speedboats to, Ilashe Beach, whatever
I
beach.
entered one in December because there was money involved. That is the only thing that allowed me to
You
enter
said
that
it was
boat,
funny, bro. How was the
bro.
experience being on? I've not been, I've not been to any of those beaches when I was in Lagos.
Oh, it's mad,
You
bro.
know
It's a
why? Because
tropical.
I couldn't just take the speedboat. I didn't just trust it with the bro. We're reporting about stories of people dying almost every month now.
Bro. Osage, no be me you go tell, no be me you go tell. Before I went enter that speedboat, they already gave me life jacket or what I believe was a life jacket.
Uh-huh.
It was a life jacket. Let's just say that,
Okay.
bro.
You can only know if it's working if you start
Shout out,
if the boat capsizes. That's
shout
the
out to
problem.
shout out to Femeka. Now Femeka carry me go this waka. Shout out to my guy.
Filmmaker,
Happy
filmmaker, you want
belated
to kill
birthday.
my co-host.
Happy belated birthday, bro.
Happy birthday
The,
to my main
the
man,
first
Choke
the
Sodo.
first boat the first boat we entered, the guy said there's something wrong with the boat that we have to go back. This was like 15 minutes in, so we went back to the dock,
Oh,
got another
what?
boat.
You had to go back?
Yeah, and I'm like, where are we going back? The thing is
See,
just be calm.
bro, once I go back, I'm not getting back on. That's
bro.
my
You know that.
warning.
So the guy that drove us, or the guy that was driving the speedboat, he's very experienced. So he knew where the waters were choppy. So he knew when to slow down
Hmm.
and just ride it
Okay,
and everything.
oh.
But bro,
Okay, oh.
both they bounce. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not. See, if it's not a ship,
Yeah,
like a
like the big
big,
one.
like a big one,
Yeah,
I'm not doing those speedboats that you people are doing. No, no way, Jose. Give
yeah,
me
but
a
because
ship that can power through a bigger one. I don't want a yacht, just something,
your
just give
money is
me a
big now.
damn
Your
freaking
money.
boat. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not a
There's
speedboat,
what
a regular
there's
boat
one
that looks like a ship. You know
there,
the one they used in Anaconda.
yeah,
Give me that
come on.
one. That one. I'm okay. Do you understand? It's big. It's not going to capsize soon.
There was one, I think it was in 2021, December. Maforisa Kabza this one came to Lagos for a beach party, a beach performance. And I was going to go and I was just walking there that day, sha. And at the dock, one of those guys that handling the boat said, Omo, Oga, if you don't enter this one, now banana boat you go enter. I didn't
Eh?
know what a banana boat was then. And I asked my next guy, what is a banana boat? He now pointed it to me. I said, no, I will enter this one. I'm fine. Thank you very much.
What is a banana boat?
Banana boat is the wooden one where the engine is just attached to the boats. It's wood. Everything is wood. You know those wooden ones you see when you're looking at Tomiland Bridge and you saw those people at that sawmill area.
Uh
That
oh.
particular one.
Uh
This one don't get
oh.
it don't get any design. This one is you, God, and the goddesses of the ocean. It's all over for you. Any small interference, you are gone.
All right,
Yes,
man. You guys, thank you so much for listening to Side Quest, the podcast. Now we are going to, as Steve has now joined, we are now going to commence.
Has he joined? We just seen his
He's
avatar.
here. He's here.
Okay.
His avatar here. It says it's possible.
What is possible in 2027, please? What is
No,
possible?
he thinks it's ATG.
Steve's role model.
That's the OG there. That's the OG. What's good, Mr. Steve Dede? How are you?
Let's say winter city Canada. This one where you cack up like this.
In 2020, right?
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with a friend, and he was, frustrated about, the state of his career, how he has seen people go get big jobs, and he's just stuck in a small job, right?
This is that Arsenal shit, but keep going.
And I just told him one thing: you just have to keep working, bro.
Hmm.
You just have to be consistent, right? And and he did. And I think 2 years later, he got a very, very big job, right? In life, there's something we call levels. There's levels to this shit, bro. Before you become winners, you have to start competing. You have to start playing on a certain level. You have to be on that level, stay on that level, then the moment will start coming. Arsenal stayed on that level for 3 years. And guess what, motherfuckers? We are the champions of England.
It's been 20 years.
Arsenal.
What the fuck is
Arsenal are back. Arsenal are back, just won the league. 22 years now, rival fans grieve. Can't find expressions, neither KG. Abby's gone missing, also Matisse. Arsenal are back, here they cannon blast. Years of hurt, buried in the past. Arteta turned us into believers. Rice and Odegaard, they are our leaders. Arsenal are back. Hey. Arsenal are back. Hey. Tell everybody. Tell everybody. Arsenal are back. Gabby in defense, Saka in attack. London is red, that is a fact. Said peace assassin, now boy can stop. All the haters, they were praying. Now all of them are crying. They tried to say we were boring just because we were winning. Arsenal are back, say it with chest. 22 years, back to the best. Champagne flowing, red smoke skies. Now it's our turn to terrorize. Arsenal are back, trophy in the air. Red and white ribbons flying everywhere. Parade at the Emirates, a million deep. No one in London can sleep. 22 years, now the drought is dead. Not just London, England is red. North London forever, that is a fact. Tell the whole world. Arsenal are back.
All right, round of applause to Arsenal. Let's start there.
Sorry,
Let's start
Osagie.
there. Round of applause. Hold
the
on,
rugby?
Ayo. Let them enjoy their moment. Oh my God.
Fuck them.
Just like that.
Aya has not been to the football group since Tuesday.
The world has not remained the same. I can't just live with the fact that Arsenal are champions of England. But
You serious? It's
He has
Tuesday.
he has not been in the football group since
Wait.
Tuesday.
All that talking we've been talking, he's not.
Nope. He has
he's
not said a thing.
contributed.
Nothing.
God. Wait, since Manchester City played Bournemouth
Bournemouth.
that
Yeah.
night,
yes, since I saw that result, I said, Lord, we're in
this
your
is
hands.
hilarious. This is
Because for the next 1 year, I don't go hear word again.
this is hilarious. See, with this intro alone, Dio and Ephraim, they are going to lose it.
Wait, was Dio pissed? Why should Dio be pissed? Dio has bigger issues.
No,
than
sorry,
that.
it's not even Dio. It's Ayola. Dio is there, but Dio is a dormant hater. Do you
He
understand?
can't. He has
Because
bigger issues.
he
That one has
has
bigger issues.
He's Dio is preoccupied with so many things right now. Stamford Bridge. You understand? Now they've signed they've signed new coach. He does not understand the dynamic of the coach who work with the board. But anyways, at least they signed a serious coach, so something can still happen.
A serious manager. That is officially being called a manager.
Oh, it's called him a hand. So Blue Co, they see Blue Co. Blue Co, they've figured out that this coaching thing they're doing is bad. In hindsight, I do have to apologize to Dayo and Shegun. In hindsight, seeing that Maresca might be the person who will take over, Pep Guardiola at Man City. Now
It's
I believe
clear-
it's irrational.
it's clear what
behaviors. It's very clear. Let me just put it like that. It's clear. It's clear what
You know-
happened. So
you know
Dayo,
when-
Shegun,
you know when they-
sorry, I take it back.
you know when-
And Tony. Sorry, I take it back.
You know when a babe start just misbehaving like middle of nowhere.
She
Just
don't
start
meet
misbehaving. You know, so
billionaire.
she don't meet one guy again.
Ready to risk it all.
Because Barca just started picking issues where there was no issues before. All of a sudden, in the middle of the season, you knew you had no defender. In the middle of the season, a season that you started yourself.
He just
Steve,
now
Steve,
if you think
Dubai
about it, he
money-
just started
Dubai
attacking
money-
the board. Just started
Dubai
attacking.
mon-
Just started wilding.
Dubai money no be small money. If Dubai Prince touch your babe like this, you go know how far.
My guy looked at that Saudi
swear.
money. He looked at that money. He
He
looked
said
at that
no.
Middle East money. He said, "Nah,
Oh,
nah,
I
you
said,
Americans,
nah.
you Americans,
Fuck yourself, America.
I can't do this. I
you
can't do this.
Americans, you're
be-
not. You, I can't be with you."
Because the guys just started having issues in the middle of the season for nowhere. Oh man, he came on the press conference one day. You know what said that thing? That after I think he lost like 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
He said, the team has no support. Like, people are. I'm like, I don't understand what's happening.
They don't drop a lot one. Credit to enter, man.
Oh man,
So
don't send the guy a message. Say, bro,
Are you ready
to take over?
Are you ready to take over? Guys, like, you know what? I need a close to a year break to prepare for this role.
Yeah, because
guy would have-
there's a lot of onboarding he's doing now.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've onboarded that motherfucker like mad.
No, they're onboarding him now. Do you understand? All these ones, work has started. They will announce, but work has
Yes.
started already. They started
But they've
selecting
been
the
up-
players they need to get.
Everybody. Yeah.
The coaching guys that are coming with him, everything. They are sorting everything out now. He's probably, I don't know if he's going to move houses because he has to leave,
London, of course.
London and go
He
back
will
to
do
to
Manchester.
Manchester. He will
do
now.
it
He
too.
will.
So they are settling. The kids are settling. Do you understand?
Everybody, they've chosen school. He has his house already. Stuff like that.
Announcement to come later.
Damn.
That was
He's
sad.
back
But
here.
shout out to Arsenal, man. They had I was listening to the Athletic, and they said, Arsenal really had like a 5 year, there was a mid-range plan
Yep.
where they were projecting what will happen to other teams. That
Yes.
once Klopp leaves, once City falls, it's obviously we are going to win that league at that
Yeah.
within a certain point. And they actually got it this season. That
Bro.
permutation was right. They got it this season.
20
If you are- sorry,
the window
if you
to
are-
win the
let-
league was okay. Sorry.
Let me just say this. If you're an Arsenal fan, please go and look for that article on the Athletic. I had to renew my subscription just to read that article. The brilliant article, the article I just referenced. They actually
Yeah.
did research into when
Teams will fall off.
the top clubs would dip, and then they mark that as their time to rise or their time to win it.
That window of opportunity.
Yeah.
And they got it.
And they got it. They got it with Pep. They were unlucky last year because it was last year they were meant to get it.
What always happened to
Then the
Arsenal
guy
is
doubled
that-
down. One thing I
Yeah,
just
double
know,
down.
I want to give it to the is that Kroenke, right?
Yeah,
Yes, Kroenke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to give it to them, is that they continue to back this guy and they continue to cycle out that team. It's the same thing FSG did at Liverpool when Klopp came. They cycled out those players over a period of like 2-3 seasons until he now builds that his heavy metal team. When
Yeah.
they lost that final to Madrid, they were not still strong enough. Then they went and got Fabinho. That's when they went and got like 3 or 4 players that now boldened the team. Then they went to the Champions League final again the next year and they won it. So it's the same
obvious.
thing Arsenal has done.
Back your manager.
He started. It's only Saka. Saka is the only person that survived that whole team. Every other person is gone.
And Martinelli.
Martinelli.
Yes, but he was very young. I think it was 18 or so. But Martinelli, yeah. Martinelli
they
and Saka are the
patience.
guys. Are the guys.
And they were patient with, Arteta, because when his first 2 seasons, I think it was 10-8 or 10-6 or something like that. I can't remember the position.
8-8. 8-8.
8-8, yeah.
First and second
And
position. Yeah.
And they stuck with him.
Yeah.
Some clubs,
So-
8-8, they're calling for
Because I
your
hear
head.
people say, "Oh, they stuck with him because he's always second, takes them to Champions League." I'm like, no.
No,
First 2 seasons,
bro. Arteta's first 10 games was bloody, man. It was bloody.
because that squad. I don't know. See, and this thing you can tie this whole thing back to Wenger, because Wenger left a very depleted squad. See,
And-
Arsenal was at his worst when he had defenders like Socrates in defense. Arsenal became that. I think Arsenal lost a lot of appeal during that period because they became a shadow of themselves. Kolasinac, man, what's the name of
refused
the
to-
German guy? Mustafi.
Okay,
Mustafi.
yeah.
Do you understand? There's a point they go to all these guys, and these guys are between the older generation and these guys, man, they looked very weak and terrible. And
Wenger
this
could
guy
not
has
cope with
come
him.
back again, started, left City, student of Pep, came, took some of these guys he knew from there. Let's try and work this thing out. And he worked it and cycled those players out. And look at what killed them. What killed you people? Was it last season? No, it's Rob Holding now. Once one of your defenders got injured, they brought Rob Holding. Then they lost those 3 games. They couldn't. The defense is
Saliba.
yeah, Saliba got injured. So the guy's like, you know what? I'm going to bolster this squad to the point where if I have injuries, I'll be fine. Merino and Timber, they've not played the last 12 games or something. And that's why
Yeah.
Arsenal has just powered through. So when you see all those 1-0, I'm like, this Merino and Timber changes the dynamic of that team completely. Completely. Arsenal become another team. Am I lying, Steve? Please correct me if I'm wrong. If Merino
No.
and Timber are playing, the dynamic of that team changes immediately. There are
Yep.
more goals because Timber is doing more quality runs. He also arrives the box.
They don't
Ben White
concede
does
that
not
much.
arrive the box like he arrives the box. Do you understand? He's also
Yeah,
good at corners.
Yeah, injury derailed the team a lot this season too. People don't understand. Like that bad spell is like we
Yeah, they had a
experienced
bad spell.
from
They had a bad spell.
that Carabao Cup final. It looked like
Yeah.
the Carabao final. Arsenal had no attacking midfielder in the team.
Nothing.
No Odegaard, no Eze. Do you get? Then after then,
No Merino.
Sakana joined. No Merino. Sakana joined them. No Timber too. Sakana just. Those are 4 first team players
Timber
that were
can play
injured.
midfield. Timber can play right back.
Those are 4 first team players that were injured during that late March, April run that was so disastrous. Like April was so bad that
Yeah.
you
It was
started
looking
wondering
bad.
what
It was looking
was
bad,
happening
yeah.
with the team.
Havertz was
It
injured
looked-
all this while.
everything
But
was
guess
so.
what? Steve's greatest Manchester United coach said, "I'll do one for you guys." David Moyes said, "Man City, not on my watch." Una
Oh,
go
that
chop
draw. That draw was so
that draw,
important.
that draw was very
It was that-
important.
it was
so
that draw.
important.
Is,
Yeah,
is that,
so
is that
important.
Everton one? Yeah, it's not even the Bournemouth one. Was the Everton one?
Do you know this is the second? Do you know this is the second time
all-
David Moyes is doing that?
Really?
All
Man U's when we lost to Man City by a point, Man U were leading until we're topping the league until that 4-4 against Everton.
Yeah.
yes, I remember.
He does that.
I
Thing
remember.
well. He will
I
just fuck
remember.
up your run. No,
Yep.
that guy.
I
That guy
remember.
is terrible.
David Moyes.
Yeah.
He might
It's-
he might save West Ham again. Let me do my quick West Ham rant, please. Quick West Ham rant. I'm
For any
always
West Ham
there
fan.
because I actually want them to relegate so they can just learn. See, in life, there are some things to just learn. There are some things you just learn by messing up. That's how you learn. Okay, so what happened? So David Moyes is West Ham United's coach, right?
Yes.
He's very decent with them. Very decent. But you know what? West Ham, they love what? They love what they call their fans, rather. Their fans love their coach to be more dynamic. Look what's happening with Villa. How can we be more dynamic?
Progressive football.
You understand? So what did they do? They actually get rid of him.
Despite winning a trophy.
No. This is before they won it.
Oh, yeah. Before he came back. Yeah.
Steve, remember?
Yes, I
His
remember.
first spell with them, right?
Yeah.
I think that was the 2017-2018 season. Let me pull that one up. Yes, right? So he took over from Slaven Bilic in the 2017-2018 season. You can see where my story is coming from. The guy was underperforming. They got him in from November, right? So he comes in November. They finished 13th.
Not bad for West Ham.
Do you understand? They were doing very poor. That's why they fired the Slaven Bilic guy. Then he comes in and does what? And finishes them in 13th. The EFL Cup, Carabao, quarterfinal, FA Cup, 4th round. Right? Now, they give him the job. 2018 season, I believe. There's 2018, 2019 season. You know what they do? They actually go to Manuel Pellegrini. They don't give Moyes the job. They don't give Moyes the job. Steve, you're on mute if you're talking.
A side note, Manuel Pellegrini's assistant was his former player, I think at Malaga, called Enzo Maresca.
What?
This Enzo is showing up. I don't like the way Enzo is showing up in different places now.
What?
So I know people like to credit Pep for Enzo's coaching career, though, but Enzo's biggest influence in his coaching career is actually Manuel Pellegrini, the coach he worked with at Malaga or something. So that was where they met and they really liked each other. Like Pellegrini really liked his idea and said, "Oh, this guy's going to be a future coach."
Wow.
And when Pellegrini went to West Ham, he took on Enzo as his assistant.
Wow. Wow.
Yep.
Anyways, so Pellegrini gets the job after Moyes saves them, and they end up at 13th, right? Pellegrini gets the job. Then in that season, 2018-2019 season, he actually finishes 10th. Do you understand? So the next season, 2019-2020, they are doing horrible. They are doing what? Super horrible with Pellegrini. So guess what they do? In December, they fire Pellegrini. Guess who they go and meet again?
David Moyes.
David Moyes. David motherfucking Moyes. He helps them. They finish at 16th. 2 steps away from relegation. That's tight, right? So they give the job to Moyes.
Say, hey,
you've saved us twice. We might as well, invest in you. We might as well bring you on board officially. So they give the job to who? David Moyes. Guess what Moyes does in that 2020-2021 season? His first full
What
season. Guess what he
what
does?
what does he do?
He finishes at sixth.
Yep.
Sixth,
Sixth.
where Manchester United was projected to end up this season. Sixth.
2020-2021, they finish at sixth. They are happy. Moyes. Then guess what he does? They go to the next season and they finished at what? They finished at seventh. They also get to the Europa League.
Europa Cup, yeah.
Yeah, the Europa Cup. They also get to the semi-finals. You understand? Because they finished
Yeah.
sixth, they made it into Europe. They made it into Europa. So with Europa, they finished at semi-finals, and then they finished at seventh in the league. But you see, at this point, they started complaining. A few people started complaining that they don't like David Moyes' style of play.
It wasn't attractive.
It's not attractive enough. They are started complaining here, but just a few people. But by the next season, that's when they really started complaining. Even though this same David Moyes now took them to that same to the Conference League, because they finished at seventh. They didn't make Europa again. They made Conference
Yeah.
League. Now, Conference League, to be honest, because I followed West Ham in both competitions, I used to root for them. They had it a bit easier in the
That was the
Conference League.
first. That was the initial. That was the,
That was the debut
first
edition.
That was
Yes.
the debut edition.
That's
The
the
debut
debut
season
edition.
of the Conference League.
of the Conference League. So
Right
the
on,
teams,
Osagie.
the teams are, of course, compared to England now, these guys are heavily stocked. You have a player like Declan Rice in your team. Do you understand? Are you going to compare to the third, third and fourth place in lower leagues? You can't now. So well, the final was tough. Anyways, they played the final against Fiorentina. But guess what? They won it. They won that cup. And it's their first cup in how many years? Like it broke one, incredible record. They had not won a cup in like 30 or something plus years. Then in the league, in the EPL, right, the Premier League, they finished 14th. You see, by this time, even though they had won the cup, they started complaining that they don't like David Moyes' style. That the fans on podcasts, I used to listen. You guys know I listen to all these podcasts.
Yeah.
There are fans that are journalists, like media reps. You know those kind of people that sit in the middle of being a fan, but also journaling things.
They're also journalists. Yeah.
Yeah.
They started complaining about David Moyes. They don't like David Moyes. Finish 14th. His style of play is not attractive. Is this one? Is that one? Is this one? Is that one? Anyways, David Moyes got into the next season, and he finished 9th. So they didn't go to Europe with this 9th. The Europa, because they won the Conference League, they got qualification into Europa. In Europa, they finished at quarterfinals. So, they didn't win any cup. But see, a club that is not used to winning cups, he won you one cup. Then the next season, you benchmarked him again. And I think this one, they sold Declan Rice already.
Yes.
Yeah.
They sold Declan Rice. So let me look at the transfers of who came in. In fact, a lot of their players left, but a lot of release on the scope. Manuel Lanzini left. Declan Rice left. Scamacca left. At least those are Pablo Fornals left. Right? Who came in? Edson Alvarez. He flopped for them. James Ward-Prowse from Southampton that just relegated. Right? Mavropanos from Stuttgart. They got Kudus. Do you understand? Those are the guys that now came in. But what did they finish? They finished at 9th. Quarterfinals. Do you understand? Guys, you're a mid-table club or lower-table club. Take it. 9th. Okay, we're not going to Europe again. But at least 9th. They didn't renew this man's contract, though. For the next season.
Let off. Yeah.
Guess what they did? They went back to Spain and went and got Julian Lopetegui. Because they wanted what? They wanted some flair. Just like how they went to get. That's how they went to get Pellegrini before.
Pellegrini.
He flopped. Yeah. Now they went and got the same type of Spanish flair coach to come and coach West Ham. Guess what? By January, they had to fire him. They fired him. By January, they fired him. And then they brought in Graham Potter to finish the season.
Chelsea don't suffer.
Where did they finish? 14th. 14th. Is that not lower than the 9th? Where is the Europe you are going to?
Europe.
They finished 14th. Now, 2025-2026 season. Today is the last day. As I speak to you, ladies and gentlemen, and my
They must
co-host
go down.
here, West Ham is in a relegation battle in the last day of the league. Tell me if they have not done worse than when David Moyes was there. Tell me.
So where's David Moyes now? Apparently,
David
where is he?
Moyes is at Everton Football Club.
His first love. Tell her.
He's at Everton
where-
Football Club. And where is
Oh,
Everton on the table? If you may
Exactly.
ask, Everton is chilling at 12, buying drinks anyhow.
Yep.
They're okay.
And it's just and they're
And my
12 just
fini-
because of recent results. They're on a run for 8, 9.
Yes.
Also.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they might also finish at, if they are not, if care is not
They might
taken,
finish higher.
they
yeah.
might finish at 10th. Depending on today's outcome between Newcastle and Sunderland and all those ones playing. They can actually finish at 10th. But please, I've said all this to say, with no pun intended, there's rice at home.
Correct. Rice and stew.
There's
pieces of
always
meat.
right. Forget all this. Man, I want to eat spaghetti carbonara. I want this one. No, I want this okele. I want a white amala. No, I want to eat Spanish. I want to eat Korean. Calm down. There's rice at home.
A lot of
You
fans
go
don't
chop
know-
waiting. You done the purge now. You still a purge.
Yeah. A lot of fans think that, they can do the Man City thing. Bro, with money, you are still going to be a small club at the end of the day. Look at Newcastle now. Billionaire owners, but bro, you are not going anywhere. So West Ham, please just relegate, because it seems that Man U wants to buy one of your players. I want to buy him on the cheap. So please just relegate.
No, we'll go buy that boy now. The Fernandez boy now. Eh?
May just, yes. I hear our dictator talk saying like him.
Yeah.
So our dictator talk.
Ethical
Ethical dictator, yes.
dictator. Thank you.
Yes. It's not like the one in France. That one that
No.
destroys your club.
No.
That brought back Mourinho.
No,
Mourinho
no,
that was on his way to China. That was on his way to Saudi Arabia.
That one an emperor. Emperor.
No.
That one an
Him
emperor.
and Jude Bellingham, they go fight him out next season. They
Yes.
go to,
That's their problem. Anyways, man, let's start this damn freaking show. Congratulations again, Steve, and
Congrats
all
to the
Arsenal fans. Gotta give it to
Yes.
them. The wait has been, it's 22 years. Remember where you were when you were 22 years ago? I remember where I was 22 years ago, bro.
I
When
remember
Arsenal
now.
won the league last.
I remember now. Yeah. And people were arguing that they cannot go the season unbeaten. What is that? Blah,
You
blah, blah,
understand?
blah.
And they did it.
They sold
Bro,
their soul for that unbeaten.
They
It's
sold
obvious
their
now.
soul for 22 years.
Yes, they sold their. They didn't just know.
That
That gold
unbeaten.
trophy.
Yes. It's like what is happening to Tottenham. That's the Europa final that they beat United on. They will suffer for it. You are
no,
not
that
meant to
one-
win trophies. So
They are
you
not meant to win
suffer more.
trophies. Yeah, that was a glitch. So the
God.
nature of life has to balance.
Life
Yes.
punished me, Shao. Tottenham won a Europa League trophy.
Yes. Over United.
Jesus Christ.
Amorim. The damage that guy did. Amorim.
Amorim. Amorim was come to me. He was sent to come. and
Ten Hag
defend
will not
United.
lose that final.
You are saying Ten Hag.
That's
Ten
his
Hag
bread
did-
and that's his bread and butter now.
Ten Hag. A final does not like to see Ten Hag coming.
Bro. Man, you had a horrible second season with Ten Hag. He saw that final. The football
FA
we
Cup
played
final.
that day.
He benched Casemiro the whole game.
I don't understand the football he played that day.
Flog. That game, I don't understand that game.
Bro.
United.
No, I don't understand that game.
They just told Bruno, what's Agent 49, Ameno. Now,
Yeah.
get this match. Just
Just
run.
run.
Go. Anyhow you want to do it. No.
Anyways, man, congrats again. Let's start.
Bayo.
Yeah.
OG Bayo. Bayo Michelle.
Oh.
Please text me and congratulate me. Don't be that guy. Congratulate me on winning the league now. Come on now. You know.
The Chelsea fans, they're having a very
Yo,
Very
they are
Yeah.
not going to Europe next year, so they are going to be something next year.
So you're telling me
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Alonso
Yeah.
is going to use Ghana. Alonso is going to use Ghana to do something in the season.
Player recruitment is going to be very serious there.
How many recruitment again?
But
This is what I
that's
expect tomorrow.
There's no. I don't think they have that. I don't think they have a lot of room to maneuver.
They can't wiggle.
Financial
Is
fair
that
play.
is-
I think
so.
it has to be. I'm sure they need a big sale so that they're able to use it to fund signing in defense, especially in defense, and maybe they change their goalkeeper.
Look at
But
that.
they don't have a lot of room because they signed a lot and they were hoping on Champions League football.
So it's very simple. What they need to do is very simple. They need to sell Enzo Fernandez.
Enzo, Palmer, or Pedro. Those are the three
Palmer to
players
who?
that can bring money.
Yeah.
Palmer to Man United, if it happens.
Excuse me.
But I don't
Palmer
think
would
it's-
have.
I don't think
if
it will
Palmer had gone
happen.
to the World Cup, if Palmer had gone to the World Cup and had a good outing, his price would have increased. But this one that is
I think the likely exit is Enzo.
To City.
Maybe
who's
to
one of
City.
them to play for Real Madrid? Who's one
Or
of begging Real
Madrid.
Madrid?
Enzo too, or
Yeah.
maybe to Real Madrid too, because Real Madrid need like some midfield reinforcements.
Enzo Fernandez would be a fantastic Real Madrid footballer.
He's a baller. Yeah, he's a Real Madrid. I see a lot of Real Madrid in him.
I see the
I see, a
profile.
lot
as
of
well.
I see the profiling.
So you're telling me that-
and then he then becoming in a few years becoming like a Sergio Ramos in the team.
Yeah,
Captain,
a
future
leader.
captain. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that is going to rant again throughout this transfer season? Is that what you're going to tell me?
Let's see what happens.
Alright,
Pep is
man.
out of the league, so.
Yeah. So the devil is out. Thank God. Finally.
Let's start the show, guys.
Let's start what we have come to the room.
She footballer ni don't grab ball kiri. She telescope ni don't wo ọmọ kiri. Tójú rẹ̀ before, don't blame me, don't need it. Tó bá wá di lálẹ́, you come to me weeping. Oh, ní kí n látàn, ó ní máa látàn, ó ní kí n dojú mi. Ó ló máa lápá, ó ní kí n látàn, ó ní máa látàn, ó ní kí n dojú mi. Ó ló máa kàn pa, ó Maradona. Oh, Maradona, Maradona me, oh Maradona, oh Maradona, Maradona me, Maradona. Don't be wicked, die for you. If I die for you, all is in vain. Wicked, die for you. If I die for you, all is in vain. Kini mo ṣe fún ẹ? Will I satisfy you? All my friends, you have the best. Will I satisfy you? Oh, ní kí n látàn, ó ní máa látàn, ó ní kí n dojú mi. Ó ló máa lápá, ó ní kí n látàn, ó ní máa látàn, ó ní kí n dojú mi. Ó ló máa kàn pa, ó Maradona. Oh, Maradona, Maradona me, oh Maradona. Shine, shine, baby. Characteristics of God. Lauri mi fojú mẹ́ta, lauri mi ṣẹ́pẹ́. Tájú mi fojú mẹ́ta, tájú mi ṣẹ́pẹ́. Kí n máa gbowó, orí mi máa jẹ kó bàjẹ́. Mo gbà pé àwọn kan jájẹ́, kó dẹ́ sí kan kì í tán ẹ́. Ọ̀hún mẹ́ta ìka mẹ́ta fọwọ́ sí mi lára. Ọ̀hún mẹ́ta ìka mẹ́ta fọwọ́ sí mi lára. Ọ̀hún mẹ́ta ìka mẹ́ta fọwọ́ sí mi nímú. Ọ̀hún mẹ́ta ìka mẹ́ta fọwọ́ sí mi lára. Magun lélẹ́yìí, magun don't touch you, magun, magun lélẹ́yìí, magun lélẹ́yìí, magun lélẹ́yìí, magun lélẹ́yìí, magun lélẹ́yìí, magun, 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 magun. Ó léwu fẹ́ anybody tó bá fẹ́ gún mi. mo gbà pé ó ti ṣe tìrì sáàmù. Mo gbà pé ó ti ṣe tìrì sáàmù. Mẹ́ta ìka mẹ́ta fọwọ́ sí mi lára. Mẹ́ta ìka mẹ́ta fọwọ́ sí mi lára. Mẹ́ta ìka mẹ́ta fọwọ́ sí mi nímú. Mẹ́ta ìka mẹ́ta fọwọ́ sí mi lára. Magun lele, magun don't touch you, magun lele, magun lele, magun lele, magun
You are now listening to Loose Talk.
You're now listening to Loose Talk.
I'm sicker. And even other girls still tell me I'm sicker. And I don't need no liquor. I've got the energy to light up the world. My love far away me up. 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 Rashid, well, I saw come up on a day. Rashid, you really wear my heart away. Well, I saw come up on a day. Are you begging? Are you begging to dance? Are you willing? Are you willing to move? Are you begging? Are you begging to dance? Are you ready to move? I'm sicker. And even other girls they tell me I'm sicker. And I don't need no liquor. I've got the energy to light up the world. My love far away me up. 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 Bangla, hey. Give me bangla, hey. Bangla, hey.
Yes. You're welcome again to another episode of your favorite podcast. It is Loose Talk. Round of applause to everybody here. listening. Thank you so much for joining us again. Yes, y'all. I'm here with my League of Extreme Podcasters, Africa's #1 pop culture curator. If you need to go to southern Africa, the most southern of Africa, you will find him there in the creeks with the xenophobic South Africans interviewing, finding
don't
these
know all about that.
stories.
I don't know all about
If you
that.
go all the way up to the Sahel region where you have bandits, terrorists, you'll find him there researching, writing these
Afrobeats no dey there.
stories,
Afrobeats no dey there.
getting these stories we need to know. If you go all the way to Mogadishu, where there's probably a gun trade going on, you'll find him in the middle there trying to get these stories.
I beg to differ.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Mr. Ayomide Oluwasegun Tayo II. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
sir.
for joining us.
Yes, sir,
Thank you
yes, sir. You're welcome. You're welcome.
And of course, we have our other co-host on the show. You people know him as I Solo like he's solo. Some other people know him from the creeks in the Niger deltas. Don't forget the humble beginnings. Some know him as Ugeli's finest. Other people know him as Agbo's #1 visitor. I don't know. There's so many things you can describe this man as. He's south as possible. The most loved love co-host on the podcast, by the way. Gotta
Nah,
give
so-
it to them. He gets the most love, man. People really love Steve or hate Steve. He's one of both. I'm telling you. They either love Steve or hate Steve, which is good. If you're indifferent about it, that's the problem, you know. You know what they say, man. 3 people gonna like it, 3 people gonna hate it, 4 people are not gonna care. 4 people that don't care is who you need to pay attention to. you know. Anyways, man, you find this man nowadays in one of the coldest regions in the world. And yeah, he's chosen to live there because his country failed him. Let me just put it like that. I'm sorry, man. How does Mikel say it?
I'm sorry, Mike.
I'm sorry, Mike.
I'm sorry, Mike.
I'm sorry, Mike.
He has become the boss of the joke now.
Yeah, see,
he's claiming Arsenal fan now.
Let me finish with this intro. Let's go. Let me finish.
Okay.
It is Mr. Steve, lead researcher, Day.
Yes, sir.
Result, my very. Okay, yes. Let's quickly go to Mikel. See what Mikel is experiencing. I wish I could draw the chart for you guys. I wish I could actually, because there's a chart.
Mike?
It's
Mike?
and the chart goes on the where, like you have like the X and Y axis, right? But the X axis, right, is a bit more in the middle of the almost in the middle of the Y axis, right? And then you start to draw, some very equal curves that go up and then go down below the X axis and come back up again, right? This is the story of a content creator on the internet.
Yes.
You will gain followers, you will peak, you will start to dwindle, you say some bullshit, you go into the negative part. So the upper side is positive, the lower side is negative. You go into the negative part. But you see the impact of it right now, when we started the internet, right? You were put in a naughty corner. If you did something wrong, you were put into a naughty corner. Over time, the naughty corner became so big, the naughty corner became the whole room.
The real estate became so big.
You understand what I'm saying? You had too many people in the naughty corner that naughtiness was normalized.
It was the trend.
So right now, as they are trolling him on anything, do you know that he can be getting his biggest numbers right now?
Bro, an investor is looking at his show right now. They're going to pick him.
He's going to Fox Sports. He's going to US.
He's going to US. He's getting gigs.
Do you think the producers? Sorry. Do you think the producers, when they were putting together this host, didn't look at his social ranking?
Exactly. How do you make it as a pundit once you have an authority in the game?
That's
Mikel
all.
Obi has
Which
it. He has it now.
He has
Champions
it.
League winner, Africa Cup of Nations winner. People forget that this guy
one
won
of the
the
most
AFCON.
decorated,
One of the most decorated footballers
footballers.
African footballers ever.
Like 3 Premier Leagues.
So he has that. He can
He's a
speak
Premier
well.
League winner.
He can speak well, although we have issues with the
His,
cosplaying
mix of
sometimes.
accents.
The accents.
Yeah.
But that's by
It's
the
normal.
way. 2, you can generate reactions. 3, you can generate reactions. You also have these 3 things as
He's
as a host.
Bro,
He's
less than a year, he started generating reactions. Less than a
there's
year.
less than a
Steve,
year.
there's
Bro,
4.
Aston Villa players
They-
are on this thing.
Yeah.
That are mimicking
mimicking
Mikel
him.
Obi.
So there's a 4th aspect to it.
Yeah.
What's the 4th aspect?
If you
Talk
are
to
a
me.
meme generator.
Thank you. That's part of the
Mikel.
generating reaction.
Yeah.
The
Mikel
memes
is
now, bro.
Oh,
It's a meme
God.
generator.
my
Once you can
God.
become a meme generator from your show, which is where
I'm
like
telling you,
the Joe Budden's play, the Joe Budden's, the academics.
exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, some people play in that space already.
That's that
Yes.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that level.
Also,
You are really pop culture mainstream.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you'll be
Also-
getting gigs. So World Cup now, I think because he stays in Dubai, the Premier League and Champions League coverage is like in that
those
region.
Yeah.
He's always on TV. I think on Ben Sports, he's always there. Now
he's
World
done
Cup
the
is
switch.
there.
And he
That's the
started,
source of
and,
his
and
dominance.
you know why I like him? He started his own thing first.
First,
And then walked
that's how
his
he
way in-
and
walked
walk his way into
It's
this.
called, it's called proof of concept. You have to show
Yep.
people first of all now. Nobody cares if you say
Bro, when he went on,
Fine.
I was so proud of him when he went on Talksport and said something about I won't respect Arsenal if they become champions. Bro, the reaction to that
It was
to that
crazy.
clip, it was crazy.
Bro,
I'm like, oh man, Mikel don't hack him.
Mikel is the only footballer that has pissed off Man United fans, Chelsea fans, and Arsenal fans. This man has no allegiance to anybody but himself. He don't send anybody.
Yeah, he's not, and I like it. He
I like
didn't.
it.
He didn't go the bias route like them Gary
I'm
Neville,
waiting-
these guys. Where he's
I'm waiting for
obsessed,
AFCON.
you know.
I'm waiting for AFCON. His AFCON commentaries will be wild.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah,
No,
no,
you
he might do AFCON. Yeah,
Gary
he
Neville,
might not do
I can't
AFCON, no. But I think they'll take him for AFCON. He should do AFCON.
You will do. I can't even fault Gary Neville because Gary Neville's not a mogul. So, bro, whatever is working for him.
Gary Neville is too big.
Yeah,
You know he owns the
United we stand.
No,
But-
no, not that one. The one that he appears with Karaga,
Yeah, stick to football.
Ian Wright, stick to football.
Yeah,
He
he's
he
owner.
owns that.
He owns it,
Yeah,
then
he
he
owns it.
partnered
He's owned that.
with Sky, right?
Microsoft.
With
Oh, yeah.
Karaga. I don't
No,
think
with
Karaga
Sky.
is
No,
with
Sky.
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 Yeah.
Okay, with Sky. Yeah, with Sky. Yeah, he
Stick
partnered
to
with
football
Sky.
is on Sky, right?
I think he's
Yes,
on
I
Sky.
think-
I don't know if
Yeah,
he's
it's on Sky Sports. Yeah, stick
he's
to
on Sky
football.
Yeah, and he
Sports.
has,
Yeah,
and he
Sky
has,
Sports
he has some
produces it
big,
for him.
yeah, and that's some big
Okay.
investors. Gillette, Microsoft.
You know, he has. Yeah.
And
he has
before
some-
stick to football, he started with the one where he would go on the walks. When he first started, he would go on the walks in
Yeah,
the park.
proof
with-
of concept.
You know, he
Yeah.
started with some smaller
Smaller
things.
He called all
then
his
built
friends.
into it.
So yeah, he did it very well. So he's the mogul in that space. You know,
I want to say
Karaga is
something.
the
want to point
technician.
something
Is the
out.
tech? Yeah. Okay.
I want to point something like that. While a lot of haters always say that Fergie's boys have not become great coaches, I'd like to tell you that Fergie's boys have become moguls. So, apart from
Yeah.
Gary Neville, David Beckham is the first sports billionaire in the UK.
Yep.
I think that
Yep.
alone shows you
Yep.
the pedigree we are dealing with. We don't
Yep.
do trophy anymore.
But we don't want to credit Fergie for Beckham, because if you leave Beckham for Fergie,
No, I think
95K goes to the end.
Beckham's career would have been different, because he hated the whole
Beckham saw the
how
division.
he hated how big Beckham became. Fergie
Beckham saw
hated it.
division. Beckham saw division early. That,
He
bro.
saw the vision early. I'm like, oh my, none of this
And
football money
you
is not.
You can say that
Beckham became
the
pop.
playbook of the modern football player, even up the way to Ronaldo, the way you brand yourself.
Yeah, it's Ronaldo now. It's
It's
Ronaldo.
from Beckham's. It's from Beckham's.
Sorry, it's Beckham. Sorry, it's Beckham.
Yeah, it's from Beckham's playbook.
It's Beckham.
Yeah.
It's Beckham.
Beckham is the first person that went from being a footballer into like proper pop culture.
A pop culture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Global
attended the
icon,
Grammys.
yeah.
bro.
He is.
You know,
Yes.
became a global icon. You know,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
has made more money away from football than when he was in football, which is a
Yeah.
lot.
yeah.
Man, the business of football is actually rich. I just hope that I'm happy that Mikel has tapped into it.
Taps into it. Yeah,
You can't be a coach in MPFL after playing 20 years in Europe. No. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. All right, before we go on any further, there's a reason why I started this podcast with this episode with beautiful voice of Niniola. We played Maradona, then we played Magun, and then we played Sika. Niniola lost her husband some few days ago. She put the stories out on Instagram stories saying she had lost her husband, Michael Ndika, aka Nigeria Review. If you guys know, for those who are in the music industry, they know who I'm talking about already. He was Niniola's manager and husband. We knew him as his manager, but he always chose to stay in the background, supporting his artist and his wife Niniola. And we lost him a few days ago. She put the story out, and yeah, I just want to say rest in peace, Nigeria Review.
Rest in peace.
Started very early. So this is his entry into like that music space would have been like pre 2010, that era. 2008, 2009, 2010, then 2011 he set up Nigeria Review, the website, right? This is our blog era.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say the blog era in Nigeria is 2008 to 2016, 17.
Yeah, almost a decade ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just say 2008 to 2018.
Safe.
What we're experiencing now, like the blog era is gone. So, but
No,
2000
there's no blog era. There's
Yeah.
no blog era now.
so 2008 to 2018, that's the Nigerian blog era.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Anyways, so he set up Nigeria Review then. I know he worked with a couple of artists, Sulere guy at the time that I know, worked with AQ as well. God bless the hustle era. So many people he had worked with, but he always remained in the background. And then, he discovered Niniola and they took it to another level with, the style of her music, everything, it was just amazing what they were able to accomplish. Every time she's performing at the concert, he's always there, setting everything up, making her. These are things that I personally witnessed, Nigeria Review do,
Yeah.
Michael do, just always being there, working hard. That was his Niniola was like what needed to be successful. And I believe they achieved that success with their hard work. And she was just, posting a lot of videos she had recorded. And, Michael also got busy on the mic too. Some of the videos she posted, he was there also, chumming and putting out some rhymes and, all of that. You know how it is in the studio when you're trying to
Mm-hmm.
catch a vibe, So I saw him do that as well. So even apart from like the hardcore, okay, I need to get things done as a manager in the creative space, he was always also there, playing in that space. And I have to give him a lot of props. So rest in peace, Michael Ndika. Pauls, thank you for doing a fantastic piece on Michael. When
Yeah.
people pass away and then you do a proper biography,
Yeah.
don't see much of that anymore. But thank you, Pauls, for actually doing it. And you guys can go and check it out. The title of the article is Who is Michael Ndika, Niniola's husband and long-term manager who touched lives and impacted the entertainment industry? Was written by Gift Davis. You guys, please go and read this if you really want to know about um, the hard work this guy put in as just a lover of Nigerian music. That's where it started from. That's why I started the platform Nigeria Review.
Yeah.
Literally to review Nigerian music. That was the whole concept. So shout out to him and rest in peace. And stay strong. And everybody from Loose Talk HQ, we commiserate with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, having said this, can I just say something as I was playing Niola's music? Can I
Yeah.
say
What's up?
something? I don't want to cause any fight. This is just how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say that imagine if Niniola got the opportunity, that Africa opportunity Yemi Alade got and found herself in and walked towards, anyways, let me put it like that, and walked towards and found herself in. What was Niniola with her own quality of music? Because I can say it now, if we couldn't say it back then because we didn't want to piss anybody off. But like almost all of Yemi Alade's albums, they've aged like milk.
Hmm.
They've aged like milk.
I'm taking my time because I don't know how
Leave the
to.
top singles alone. Do you understand? The albums have aged like milk. I was listening to I was listening to Niola's music all through this morning.
I
Albums
don't.
to albums.
I don't know how to summarize Yemi Alade's career.
And then you
But I
go and
don't.
listen to Yemi Alade's music and you're like, what's she saying? You're still back on this,
Yeah.
what she's saying. So like, I was just saying like, it could have been way bigger if the music actually, when the music drops, there's
Matched
hype,
up
there's
to the
everything.
status.
You've seen
Yeah.
it, there's hype, there's everybody. If you talk then, it will be like you're the ultimate hater. That's why I ended up also not.
But you were a hater, Sha, for a while.
I wasn't a. Bro, do you know what they did to Yemi Alade? They almost kicked out. They almost made it look like. How will I put it? Because she didn't have a lot of financial backing when she was with it was with her manager. It wasn't, the guy he was managing deep, right? Ayo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was
I was part of
managing
this.
deep.
I was
He
part
was
of the staff.
yes. Oh, you were part of you are. I see. I was on the payroll. I was there. They chop inside the money. They chop inside the money.
There was no
Now
payroll
we did.
there.
Now we
They
did
were
know.
just rolling. It was
No,
just
no.
rolling.
You
There was no pay
understand?
there.
So
Yeah.
so there was Metronomy and then there was Yemi Alade.
Yes.
And I don't want to go into the history of how that became to be. That's not what we're doing on this episode. Anyways, bro, I remember one day, I'm not going to throw anybody on the bus. I'm just going to say this because it's the truth. Do you understand?
Yeah.
They came to the office. We did this interview. Steve knows me in the office. I always ride for the underdog. It was like you're like, who's this very talented singer? But it's just they don't want to respect her as these other people that have come, the Tiwa that have come, the Shechi have come. This girl too is up there. What's going on? The voice is good. She's killing it. She had not dropped Johnny then.
Yes. She had Gengen Love then.
Do you understand?
Anybody who knows that song, just go to YouTube and go and search Gengen Love Yemi Alade.
So you could tell that, okay. And usually what happens is that once you have that kind of single, everybody kind of shows you like a lot of love. Media shows you love everybody. The thing just automatically activates, right? Whether people are on payrolls or not. But for her, it wasn't clicking. What's going on now? Anyways, I told them that, man, total support from my side. Anything they need, let us know. They gave me, I think that they had just even come back from the trip where they went. You know how they met Celeb Baba and they did Johnny now? They were on like a state to state kind of media.
So Efizi is
Thank you.
Taye used
I
to
can't be
do a
telling
lot.
the story when Nayo is here now.
So Taye was very big on doing state promos. So you go to Ibadan or you go to Abeokuta. He just believed in that. So obviously that's how they met Celeb Baba, and that's how Johnny came.
They met Celeb Baba in Enugu now.
Yeah, small background on Yemi Alade. She was actually the winner of the Peak Talent Show. Peak had the music talent show for a brief period.
Yes.
She won. Her first single was with LD The Don, and she was managed by somebody that we all know on this podcast, but we'll not just mention his name because it's our OG. But yes.
But yes. Yeah, crazy human.
Shout out to our OG, yeah.
Anyways, so I'm like, oh, they're just coming from hip hop world. Like they had this, the office, right? They went to do the interviews for the TV,
yeah,
right? But
Hip
it was
TV.
during the period Hip TV. Thank you. But it was during the period where the awards was good, the nominees were going to happen, and they kind of hinted to me that next rated, we're locked in. I think we're good to go, and then the thing comes out and then they're not there.
It's not enough day.
You understand? Well, then there was another person that was not really there. That became there. That came there, and I'm like, okay.
But funny enough, that period was like towards the ending of the year. I remember clearly because we did that Headies. That was 2014 Headies on Boxing Day. At that point, Johnny was becoming a problem in Nigeria.
Yes.
That's where Johnny was now becoming. People are like, hold the fuck up. What is this record?
Yes.
And when we talk about Afrobeats to the world, everybody shouts, bro, if you don't put Johnny on that list, bro, you don't know ball. So yeah, shout out to Yemi. She did that thing. I just think the albums did not just carry the expectation that a lot of people had for her.
Fantastic. One of the best vocalists I've heard in my life.
Best live performer. Put out the best in this country. In the best in this country, she will smoke the person.
She will
I've seen her perform
person.
live. She will smoke. They call smoke. Turn the person to ashes. Yeah.
She will smoke the person.
Yeah. And the funny thing about it, that Niniola has the records. She had the records, man. You can't talk. Her debut single with Badi was everybody's doing house, 3-step, Afro house, everything now. Niniola had been that before people knew what South Africa was.
Before you people knew what I think the Amapiano thing kind of also made her like just shifted the sound, just shifted it a bit away from her, just a bit, That's why I just feel, the Amapiano thing. But I'm also happy she didn't just go and jump on that one too and say, oh, let me jump on it.
But also Maradona, huge tune. I can lay claim that let's say we are talking about the best songs.
It's up there.
Nigeria, last 20 years, bro.
No, it's up there. Yeah.
Beyonce heard that tune. I'm like, bro, I need that. Saz.
Yeah.
Please give me the part. Give me the stems. I need that. Please. Please. Yeah. So shout out to Niniola. She has done her own. She owns that space. And is very, very, a great singer in her own right.
Yeah. I don't know what I was doing, but I got on Bella Nigeria looking for something. I got on Bella Nigeria looking for Netosi's wedding.
Oh yeah.
Why was I doing that? I was doing that because I think this whole music I was playing, something took me throwback, and I was remembering celebrity weddings. Yes.
Yeah.
Celebrity weddings and a lot of things. Oh, I know now, and I know how to reverse it. So I started with that, but I ended up. Before that, I was actually seeing their 10th anniversary video they did. Very nice video, and everybody looking nice. So then I went to look for the wedding. I've seen the 10th anniversary. And how did I find that? It was a related post to a post that I saw on Bella Nigeria. And it was Temi Ajibade She released some very nice photos and all
Oh,
of
yeah,
that.
she finally revealed.
Then
yeah.
I saw in the related stories that Temi Ajibade and Mr. Easy are expecting their first child. So round of
Yeah.
applause in happy news.
Are you sure it's on Bella Nigeria and not those affiliate websites?
No, it's Bella Nigeria I'm seeing here. I clicked on
For
it.
real?
Yeah.
Oh,
Temi
okay.
Ajibade and Mr. Easy are expecting their first child. Congratulations again to Mr.
Shout out
Easy.
Easy.
Temi Ajibade. Fantastic. This is stuff we like to hear. Happy stories and all of that. So round of applause to them.
Remember
Temi Achibade is not clicking in my head. I won't lie you.
I don't understand.
You know why?
It's not
You know
clicking
why?
in your head.
Because
It's Temi Otedela now.
you are the typical Nigerian. You are going to where the money is. That's your problem.
Do you know?
It's not-
Do you know?
No, not
do you know
where the
something?
money is. It's how I knew her. It's my introduction
Steve,
to her.
Steve, do you
Yeah.
know something?
Yeah.
Do you know that you just mentioned Ajibade now, Otedola now, and then remember she was Otedola because it's Temi. So the Temi Ajibade I actually thought that has been her name for long. Because it's the Temi that locked in for me.
Osagie.
I'm sorry.
It's Temi Otedela. No worry. No worry yourself.
We understand.
Temi
we understand.
Ajibade
Temi
they wrote
Otedola.
on Bella Nigeria. What will
I
will I read
know,
something
but-
wrong?
Well, I'm trying to say that
You didn't read it
how me
wrong.
and
I'm
you
just
are-
saying
that the way me and you
our
are
introduction to her is Temi
is Temi
Otedela.
Otedola. Yes.
So when you see Temi Ajibade, it's taking a couple of seconds to register.
And
Do you
this
get?
is why they say AI will rule you people. Because me, I've overwritten the code immediately. Temi
Osagie.
Ajibade now Temi Otedola. Boom, it has
Steve,
replaced the code. I'm good to go. See as me, I'm just going. You people say it's not clicking. That's why AI will take your job. Because
Steve,
look at where
let me
you went
catch-
and sat down. When
Steve,
AI don't go.
I don't catch Osagie.
Catch me.
Is it Joke Silva or Joke Jacobs?
Exactly.
Guys, I don't need us to be arguing like they argue on Twitter. Don't without
No.
context. We are not vague posters here.
Which one do you know?
It's
That's
very
what I-
simple. No, I just want to say something. It's very simple. She came out and strategically changed the name. This is a public change. Dr. Silva
Okay.
did not change her brand name.
She changed later, years later.
Do you understand? This person has said, Temi, my name is now. She changed it.
But we agreed now. We said we've agreed. It's just like bomb free, small.
I
know
don't
the
like
internet.
it. Congratulations to them.
Shout out to them, man. Shout
Yeah.
out to them.
And then by looking at this picture, I just looked at how private she is, even when she tells her stories, right? It's also from a private, she controls the narrative, puts it out
She's
and
very-
everything, right?
She's very Genevieve like.
She has a strategy in just PR, very nice. She's very, very intentional about it.
Yeah.
And then I just
the photo.
juxtapose that with how siblings can be entirely opposite at times. And how Copy, on the other hand, do you understand, is very open about everything about her.
Well, Copy
From
too
her
has done it.
relationships to her jobs to everything.
She's not becoming very conservative too. She
Is
has
she?
become very the last few years she has. After that whole public affair thing,
Yeah,
she's been very, very at least mellow.
But yeah, shout out to them.
I miss when
like to
Nigerian
see-
celebrities were classy.
I like to see these sisters. I like to see people do stuff. Okay,
Oh, man, I
I
like
don't
the
want to
sisters.
compare
Shout out
to
to
any
them.
other people. I don't want to be an asshole now, but like I like to see kids of billionaires and elites do great stuff. And there are a couple I know that do amazing stuff in the fintech space, in the finance space.
Osagie,
But
that's
like
the-
those in the media space, right? I need you to. I need more of this and less of Kid Wire. Even though that's
Oh.
not elite, but that's a billionaire. You get my point.
Yeah.
He's
Like
father
I
billionaire.
need less of.
He's
assholes
elite.
and I
He's
need-
elite in the Nigerian sense.
in the new sense,
Like,
yes, he is.
Yeah, he
Oh,
is.
that's true. In the general Nigerian sense, he's actually the prime elite.
He's actually the prime elite. to be
Over
very
elite to the
honest.
warrior. Over elite
Oh,
to the warrior himself. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess different.
The days of classy
strokes for
Nigerian
different
celebrities have disappeared. Yeah.
I like to see people, reserve, control the narrative, inspire other people.
Story.
I like
You
to
have to
see
be
stuff
loud.
like that. Can I
You have
see
to be
stuff
loud.
like that?
You can. Look at you've given an example of Mr. Easy and Temi now. Yeah. Very reserved, chilled. They don't make noise,
I like to see people discussing things, have book clubs, meet people. I like to see, can I have good stuff like that? I don't
You see there
see
now, but I'm not loud.
people who are exploring their music capabilities. You understand? I stumbled on. There's a guy, I don't know if you know him, the Eleganza kid, Sarahim, right? He has a couple of music videos. I'm just
Apple.
like,
He has an EP out.
he has an EP out. I mean,
Yeah.
well,
has-
see, everybody's entitled to do everything. I'm not saying,
No, he's allowed. He's allowed. Yeah.
I'm just saying that, if the 1% can't inspire the 99%, then, what are we doing?
I'm is that, bro. I think there's some shareholders in Eleganza that wish you were actually working in the company than actually doing music. I think if you just go ahead and follow your father's footsteps, will not be bad.
Is he on the board?
At least you have. Of course, you should be on the board.
No, are you saying? Oh, does he work there? Is he a staff?
He works there. Oh. He's a staff.
Oh, the funny thing. He
has a 9 to 5.
He might actually be damn really good at his job. That's
exactly.
Him and his brother, I think that's like, yeah.
He might actually.
I don't know. I read somewhere that he has driven some like innovation in the. I think they were selling sunglasses at the time.
Yeah, they made it. Yeah, they created it,
and they said he did very well. Yeah, like he has done some good work at the company too. Not to take anything away from him at all.
I have a feeling like he will be really good at his job.
Yeah,
but you know what? This thing has happened in history before. Bremer Bruce was the manager of his siblings, Ecstasy. A very wonderful disco group, actually. Go and listen to them. Stay online. And look at where they all ended up. They all ended up in media, broadcasting. So who knows? This can just be.
Oh, hold on. All those brothers, they were musicians.
So the brother, it was his, I think it was his immediate junior brother and his sister.
Guy?
I think it's Guy. And there's another, they had a sister. It's called Ecstasy. That was, Ben Murray Bruce was their manager. That was like his first shot at entertainment. Before he went to create MBGN and all that stuff. Go and check the album. It's XTACY. The album is on Bandcamp. It was mixed and mastered in Los Angeles. It was even recorded in Los Angeles. Go and listen to it. Ninja disco songs. But it didn't just blow. So they just said, fuck it, let's just go the family way and just,
I mean, and what they did with the Silverbird.
Yeah, they took the Silverbird group. Yeah.
See, bro, that became a media empire now.
Bro, without that, we won't have reading.
Yeah, they became a media empire.
Silverbird TV. Yes, they became a media empire. That's a dynasty. That's a media dynasty.
But then, what then happened? Because they went nationwide. Silverbird went nationwide.
I can tell you, but
does Silverbird still exist? Can you find it like on DSTV and on free to air?
I think so.
I don't know about. I'm not sure about. I'm not sure about the. It's still on DSTV. I know it still works, but I don't know about. Is there anything called free to air anymore? Everything is on is on digital now.
That's true. The TVs don't have antennas. But your TV can have antennas.
Oh no, there's still terrestrial TV stations now.
But the kind of TVs they are buying.
So if I buy like
they don't have antennas.
You can't fix antennas.
You can fix antennas, but antennas are not popular anymore.
Well, also in this part of Nigeria.
No, now they will have antennas that you can plug through like the USB or whatever it is.
No, it's not even USB. The port is still there. But antennas are just out of fashion.
Who told you they still sell antennas? You are playing within your class.
Yes,
your class. I don't understand.
Not my class. Not in my. But are they connecting the antennas to the flat screen TVs?
Not everybody
it has its spots now. It's not everybody that has the flat TV screen now, but it has the flat TV screen you're talking about. It has a port that you can put in the antennas.
But how many people did you go to their houses and see them connect antennas?
But this Lagos I'm talking about.
I still see antennas. I still see antennas outside.
And you're sure those antennas are plugged into these like high-end TVs they're buying?
I don't know the TVs.
You understand my point now? Do you see my point?
Osagie, you know why?
Why?
You cannot have a nation like Nigeria, 200 million, with the issues that we have. And not say people are not watching terrestrial TV.
I agree people are watching terrestrial TV. I'm just saying, like what I saw in Lagos as a region, I stopped to see it. But I know that outside Lagos,
you stop to see it in your area, bro. You stay in the billionaires. You used to stay in
the billionaires. Don't even go to my neighbor's house. When I came to see this thing you are saying, I solo like the solo. When I came to your house, you had a flat screen TV. You did not have an antenna.
No.
Because I'm not in that. Because I use
cable. Space.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just asking. Okay, I'm just saying that even people that I know that don't use cable, they were going either digital or they used to have hard disks where they used to download movies and watch. But I didn't used to just see people connect antenna. It's hard to find antenna to buy nowadays. Now, where you want to buy antenna?
It's not hard.
No, even
antennas are there now.
Any
Of course, you
shop,
say
any
it's not
shop.
hard.
Not
We
go,
explain
no
to
go
you. We
TV
were the
antenna, no
we were
just
the
normal
trenches,
antenna
the
where you go
normal
come turn with
antennas.
pipe. You go come turn am.
Yes.
Yes,
It
it's still there. It's still
I've not
there.
seen it
We
in a
were the
long
trenches. They
time.
tell you something. You were next yourself for billionaire estates. They tell me something. I don't understand. You're out of touch, bro. Just believe. Just
Which one be billionaire estates?
yeah.
But Silverbird still exists, yeah.
It still
The
exists. It
more
still
You
exists.
know,
more
I thought
flex.
I thought they were going to now take it to the next level. You know, but I think
I know the problem.
with the direction of where they went to with the cinemas and the cinemas and that plaza. You know, I think that's like ultimately changed direction because that's where more investment went into. Once they did the Silverbird Galleria, and then they had the Silverbird cinemas. You know,
Yeah, but the gallery,
Now that we're here, I think a free TV streaming, like TV streaming platforms would. I don't know this. I don't know the state of the industry right now, but I don't think it exists. You know what I'm talking about? Like we have, for example, I have like on my local TV, I do have like local stations, CTV. I have like local stations that I watch from
Yeah.
local TV, live, like on demand. I don't know if that exists in Nigeria, where you can go on a streaming platform and watch NTA, watch Silverbird, AIT, and stuff like that.
I
Ayo.
don't know. I'm the
so
wrongest
what
person
you're
to ask.
talking about, if we start to discuss this thing,
We are going to go
can-
back
we
to
can- we
NTA of
can-
the 90s.
we can continue. We can continue. It can be a whole podcast on its own.
Mhm.
It's
Okay.
called, what this thing you are talking about is called the digital
Digitization. Yeah, switch
Called
over.
digital switchover, DSO.
Yeah.
You see this digital switchover,
The NBC has been doing for years.
it
That's
has
besides
been.
we've done it like 5 times.
Can I tell you how old this digital switchover project is? Can I tell you how old it is?
How old is how old?
Yeah.
How old?
He's a full grown person. 18 years.
Uh-uh. What's the age for drinking alcohol?
18 years. I'm telling you, this DSO, this digital switchover thing started in 2008. I've been following this thing. Yes, I've been following it. We didn't report much on it, but me personally, I've been following it because I really wanted to understand what it was. Digital switchover program started in 2008, 18 years ago. Guy, I'm just seeing now, that they've set the date for June 17, 2026.
And again, nobody go.
In Nigeria, Punch just reported this on the 13th of May. Is here. The federal government has said that the long-delayed digital switchover project is finally set for nationwide rollout on June 17, 2026, which officials are describing as a breakthrough for Nigeria's broadcasting industry.
Let's wait and see now. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
So that's basically
That's
18
basically
years.
the issue.
So
I
once you do the
understand.
DSO, you go to
Everything will be
go
available.
to digital terrestrial television. Everything that they are talking about will now be available.
It will be on streaming platforms. Okay, I get it.
It's digital
it.
broadcasting. We've been doing this DSO.
We've been doing it for like forever.
Since Frank Kimba was there.
That's now capacity issue.
People have DJs have been coming and leaving, and the project
again.
does not complete. And this is TV. We're not even talking. We have bigger things to talk about: healthcare, education. Make we leave entertainment for now. I can't even leave entertainment for now because guess what? This is billions of naira we're dropping on the floor.
You think America doesn't take Hollywood seriously?
This is billions of naira that we're dropping on the floor. Billions. I keep saying it. We have NTA, which has infrastructure to broadcast in all 36 states.
That's insane.
Digital infrastructure, leg work. They have staff in all 36 states. We're not taking advantage of it. Because if you fix the media, and then go to the sports industry and go and fix the league,
then you are talking.
and then you generate the amount of eyeballs within a country, what do you think is going to come in? Advertising.
Yeah.
Do
Income.
you understand? People want to reach. If you have eyeballs, people want to reach. Why do you think all these social media guys have take all the money they take to? Because they have the eyeballs. They have the reach.
The attention.
So you have this infrastructure already existing. All you need to do is upgrade the infrastructure to the latest technology.
Yeah.
You can actually reach people. There's no reason why NTA should then kick DSTV out and say, hey, EPL, give us the rights. We have the eyeballs. We'll pay you the money up front and we'll make the money back from advertising. Because what happens? All those guys who were on DSTV, they have to run to NTA because NTA owns the EPL. And then they'll go and advertise there. So your glows, your whatever, they're all going there. But you don't even have the technical infrastructure to broadcast properly.
No.
It's always with a damn fucking brown filter, like we're in Mexico in the Hollywood.
How many OB vans do we have in NTA?
Now the thing is not even propaganda machine, so it's even different now. The people
Yeah,
that are
'cause
there is
there's-
propaganda they use it for. You
Yeah,
understand?
it's even-
Nobody's even interested in. They went and put somebody that worked in
Nobody trusts NTA now.
Waste disposal and something, and then they went and made the person a head there. You
I've still not seen any program from NTA. I've not heard of any program from NTA.
Oh my goodness, man.
People are saying,
Please.
yeah, NTA is back.
Let's keep it moving. Please, in other news, I have to push in Manchester United. Yeah, Steve, no vex. In other news, round of applause to Michael Carrick, who has now been confirmed as United head coach. Manchester United is delighted to announce that Michael Carrick will continue as head coach of the men's first team, having signed a new contract which will run to 2028. In addition to that, United is also pleased to confirm that Michael Carrick's coaching team have also committed to the club for a further 2 years. This includes his assistants, Steve Holland, Jonathan Woodgate, Johnny Evans, Travis Binion, and Craig Mawson, all of whom are set to remain at the club. Let's go for another good season, guys. Let's do this well. Please, I need us to at least one trophy next season, top 4. I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
I'm
maybe
the
Champions League quarterfinal. I'm okay.
Yeah, that's actually to me, quarterfinal Champions League, one trophy, top 4. I'm okay. I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking for the world.
No.
I'm not asking for the world.
No.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Let's do that, guys. And Steve, the lead researcher, what do you have for us today?
Not so much. I won't lie you. I didn't see anything to put there. To be very
Thank
honest.
God. So nothing happened in Nigeria that's caused concern. Wow, good. That's nice.
But Osagie will have things in his docket. I trust him.
I got bangers to go for days. I want us to start with Tolani Badge.
Jesus Christ, what happened to Tolani
Badge? Tolani Badge has started her DJ Academy. I'm going to play with let me play with you the promo quickly.
My life has taken so many unexpected turns, but somehow every turn kept bringing me closer to music. I started my DJ career a year and a half ago, and now I am pleased to welcome you all to Tolani Badge DJ Academy.
Life is worth living.
This is an 8-week program designed for beginners and aspiring DJs who are ready to take the next step. We welcome all ages and all genders to this creative hub, a space where you can learn and build confidence. At Tolani Badge DJ Academy, we're building the next generation of DJs. Here you will learn how to DJ, build your brand, and start getting paid for your talent. If you've ever thought of becoming a DJ, the Tolani Badge DJ Academy is the right place for you.
Registration starts now, and don't miss out.
I want to give a round of applause to Tolani Badge for just having one thing that we continue to preach and practice for every giant who listens to this show to have. What is that one thing, if you may ask? It is the concept of audacity. Just have audacity. I'm gonna tell you what Banks told me. Switch your style and make. What did he say? Go ahead and switch your style up, and if they hate, let them hate well and what the money pile up. That's all. That's what 50 said. He said, "This is what Banks told me. Go ahead and switch your style up, and if they're hating, let them hate what the money pile up." So as we're discussing Tolani Badge, and want to say you've been DJing for 18 months, just 18 months. People have already signed up. She put the website there. She put the. I even simulated it. I've forgotten how much it was, but some good money. She gets it's good money. She can do it every 3 months. 18 months as a DJ. Yes. After 18 months, you called yourself a journalist, Ayo, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
After 18 months of working, you called yourself a journalist. Don't tell me tales.
I still call myself an intern. Sorry.
I'm just an intern. Come on, would you stop with this bullshit?
After
Do you understand
2
what I'm
weeks.
saying?
Mine was after 2 weeks.
Look at this fraud.
I actually believe because still no get time for this.
Look at this fraud. Look at this fraud. 2 weeks. Called himself a journalist. He started the role. Do you understand? Maybe it was just content uploading. He just curate this one. He don't call himself journalist. He never do one interview.
Sharply. I never even get byline at all. I just did newsroom, just look around.
they go buy orange and cola nuts and granite.
Azu Amatus looked at me one day and said, "Why are you just sitting there? If you don't give me a front page story next week, stop coming here." I said, I got you.
Are you serious?
Like, how do I get a front page story? Like, where? How? Like, how do I do that? And I got it, and that was it. You know,
the audacity of hope.
It's just audacity. This young lady has audacity.
It's
I have to give it to her.
Because I've looked at it. I've looked at it like, if you don't have the audacity, the only thing that you have is just to sit in the corner and watch people who have the audacity.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's the only role that you can play. You just sit in your own little corner. You just be watching people and just do their own thing.
And if you want to wing it, you can create commentary of that. That's the height of it. You can create commentary of other people having audacity.
Yeah.
It's audacity.
You know, and I was thinking about I think about it most times. What was the difference between me not getting a front page story or even a headline and me getting a front page story?
Like there was nothing. The efforts.
Efforts.
Yeah,
exactly.
What does it take?
Not exactly. It just required me to just go do something. It's not as if anything switched in my brain that gave me this super knowledge about journalism or there was this brilliant idea that hit me. No, I just stood up and just put in some work and it happened. So there's literally no difference between where people are and where they want to be. It's just that that action to take. That's what really keeps
what's
people
that
back.
What's that favorite motivational quote everybody keeps saying? A movie man
meets his own luck. Yeah, exactly. Meets his own luck or destiny. Exactly.
Yeah. So you two do that. You can say maybe she's not a DJ, but concern you. She said she's a DJ and she's teaching people how to DJ at the end of the day.
I remember the story of my dad's friend. You know, I think he finished school or something. I don't know what happened. He was at home, like he had nothing to do. And I think the sister was going to buy Rob. You know Rob, like the Rob.
The ointment.
The ointment. Sorry, thank you. I was going to buy Rob, and something just switched to him. I was like, "Please come, let me just go and buy it. I've just been at home since morning. Like it's not even fair on my mental health. I'm just here thinking about my life. Let me just go around, walk around." He bought the rope, and he was walking home. He met an old friend. He just met an old friend randomly. What do you do now? Bro, I'm in America. This is what I do now. Let's see how it can be. You can come to America to study and blah, 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 blah. And that was how the thing started happening. That's how the thing happened. And I think about a year and a half later, he was in uni. He was in Texas schooling. Because he went to buy, because he left his house, he went to buy rope. You know, so anytime I hear that gist, I always laugh, you know, because it paints the perfect picture of how life is, right? Like, if you don't make that move, nothing will happen, you know. So shout out to Tolani Bad, shout out to them. It was funny at first when I heard that she's starting a DJ academy, because I literally saw it yesterday that she started DJing when she was learning how to DJ. Like yesterday, I didn't mean like literally. Like it wasn't like that long ago. I saw her on the internet learning how to DJ, and if she feels that she has learned enough to start an academy to teach people how to brand themselves, how to make money, and even start managing them as DJs, it makes perfect sense, you know.
She's on to something.
Yeah, she is.
She might get it right. She might not. It's fine. She's on to something.
It's fine. Yeah, it's true.
Oh, no losses, all lessons.
All lessons.
Please, I want to play a clip from Omah Lay. He was on an interview somewhere. I don't know. I think in France, and he's had this to say about Nigerian artists and the music culture.
The thing that I fear for Afrobeats, Nigerian music is drifting towards a place where niggas are not putting in so much effort in the art anymore. And that is also hurting my culture. Niggas are just really just playing with music these days and really not digging the sound, trying to improve shit, trying to improve the craft. And the whole creativity around it is just like quick money. And it is really deepening the audience because now the audience are used to a level of music and the new generation, that level of music is what they are growing to, so they are even doing worse. And I also don't want to pin that on the globalization of Afrobeats. That could also be one of the reasons, but in general it's a good thing. Africa to the world, Afrobeat to the world is happening. People are getting to know us from our music. I just want and wish that we could just like strive to raise the bar up a little more with the craft.
What do you guys think about what he just said?
Two things. One is a question. Are Africans allowed to use the N-word? Just putting it out there, I don't know. I don't know the terms of engagement these days. If Africans are allowed to use the N-word. The second thing is that he's right. He's on the money. We've complained about the quality of music in the last, give or take 3-4 years. It hasn't improved. People are dropping albums just because they feel obligated to. They don't really have anything to say. There's no creative statement. There is no drive. There's no purpose. There's no artistic vision behind a lot of EPs and projects we listen to. So it just feels random for random sake. And I think Omah Lay has the right to say it because Omah Lay is one of the, how will I put it now, groundbreaking artists that have come out of Nigeria from that 2019/COVID era, and has done brilliantly well. So he has a right to comment on something like this. The globalization of Afrobeats that he mentioned, I think he shied away from it, but it's actually one of the major factors why music sounds the way it sounds right now. It's very dull, very templatey, very predictable, and it's correct. I don't know what's going to cause correct this. I don't know what it will take to do this, but Omah Lay is correct, 100% on the money.
So you people know I'm on my agenda. You know my agenda now.
Since you don't wear this bucket hat, I don't know.
Afrobeats needs a reset. That's my agenda.
Of course, now. Anybody listening to music cannot shy away from the fact. You cannot shy away from that fact. Yeah, it needs a reset.
Mr. Ndika, representative for Afrobeats in Africa, please step to the podium. Thank you.
Sorry, but you've not been hearing what I've been saying since.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ndika, for stepping up to the podium. I have a few questions for you.
Hello.
First question.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, cool.
Your mic is working.
I just know.
It's working. First question. How many Nigerian albums have dropped? Whether you want to class it as Afrobeat or whatever. How many albums have dropped? Whatever.
Yeah.
Hip hop, put everything together. How many have dropped in 2026? We are in May.
We have,
and we are getting to the end. We are maybe like 6-7 days, a week away from May to get into June. How many albums have dropped?
A handful.
I can count everything on one hand.
That's what I'm saying. Handful. Not hand now. I didn't say double handful. I said handful.
By May.
By May, which is June.
Is there no problem? By
There's
June, we're
It's
in June.
It's June. We're in June.
Is there no
There's a
problem?
problem. There's a problem now. Everybody knows there's a problem now. Unless you want to deny it. Everybody knows there's a huge problem. There's a huge problem of talent. There's a huge problem of production. There's a huge problem of executives. Huge problem of promotion and marketing. There's a huge problem everywhere. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to say much.
I'm sorry. And there's a reason why. Sorry, Steve. Sorry. And there's a reason why in urban areas, especially somewhere like Lagos and Abuja, young people are gravitating once again towards foreign music or foreign sounds because home is not doing the job.
Rice no day house again.
Rice. Declan Rice don't leave house. See ya.
Rice has finished.
Rice has finished.
It's not it's not difficult to figure out what's happening. Right. What's happening is that niggas taking a leaf from from Omah Lay's book.
Oh my God.
The guys we have in the industry, like guys are not coming into this industry with love and the passion for it.
Simple as that.
Guys, think back to 1998.
And you know
1999, 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
How these pioneers were sitting down to craft, to work without
a structure.
Without a structure and without the millions in sight. Like the millions that are available to people now in the industry.
Yeah.
They were just working off the fact that this is the only thing they have. Like this is the only thing they love. This is what they want to do. And that gave them room to experiment on sound, write like amazing music in terms of the lyrics, the sound, the production, just all around innovation. And it puzzles me that now that we have access to like more tools, we have like the exposure, and we're not that innovative anymore in terms of the music. It's just puzzling.
It's almost like the and which is what it is, right? It follows with it feels like the stress went away and we couldn't make music anymore. It's like the stress made us make good music. But exactly. You know what they say? Weak men, they say hard times make strong men. Strong men make good times. Good times make
weak men.
Weak men then make strong times.
So we're looking for strong men now.
So we're in the era where good times have made weak men and weak men are making strong times. That's where we are.
So now we need strong men.
You now need, so when they destroy everything, strong men will now come again. That pressure of nothing being there. I don't have money to pay for this grand studio like them.
Yeah.
The Two Face and Co's couldn't go to Echo Real Mix.
Yep.
The LDs and Co couldn't go to Echo Real Mix. So they had to use a Pentium 2 with crappy audio and a crappy microphone to make music.
With Fruity Loops that were cracked.
Do you understand? Fruity Loops that you couldn't save the beat. You had to export the beats because if the system goes off, it goes. Like people were using that kind of stuff under pressure again because they couldn't pay for the big studios.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we are again. The producers have outpriced themselves. And that's why you see like the Z11 teens, Tensky, you see...
They are producing themselves now.
Atsago, Wavestar. They are producing themselves.
The underground scene, yeah.
Yeah, the UG guys. They are producing themselves. They can't afford producers. And that's why the sound... to me, like it needs to be a bit more polished, and the person who polishes the most is the one that is going to break out.
Mm-hmm.
Again, from every generation, you only have 2-3 that are the ones that stand out and move on. I remember when the Alter guys were coming out about 10 years ago. I remember somebody telling them that thing, and I used to tell them that thing. I said, it's only 3 of you guys that will make it out.
And 3 did know.
It's only 3 of you. Like, if you are not, you have to be one of the 3. You have to work hard. Every generation is 3-3. It was Banky, M, and One Day in the 2000s. Then Wiz, it was Wiz, the video. Maybe Bonner came later, And then, of course, Olamide
is not Wiz. It's not Wiz. Okay, Olamide.
And Olamide, then Tiwa. There's a way, but there will be a first 3 that are the big ones. Then the other 2 will be very close. They can be like A. Those ones can be like B. Then you have the other guys littered around that are doing their thing. Every generation comes like that. 3-3
it's
that
like
leads.
It's a pyramid. The 3 be on top. Then everybody will now be cascading down like that.
So
also, you can't escape. You can't escape the country. What do I mean by this?
Tell the stories.
No, what do I mean by this? MI, Ice Prince, the Loopy Gang, they were able to come out of Jos because just provided a conducive environment for them to frame their arts, to harness their talents. Right? I've always been of the opinion that the next wave of Afrobeats, like the next wave of Nigerian music that will actually like make sense, will be outside of Lagos. But do you guys know what outside of Lagos means right now for the average Nigerian? It means kidnapping. It means poverty. It means insecurity.
Banditry.
These things do not provide the environment for people to be creative.
You deprioritize creativity.
If you are a parent to a teenager right now in Nigeria and you've not seen your child for the last 8 hours, it's panic because you don't know if he has been arrested, you don't know if he has been killed, you don't know if like one crisis somewhere has taken him or her. Right? Like when we're young, we'll be able to go to the next street and play, go to the studio, do things. The country is not conducive for it. For these things that are encouraged, like that, for these things that promote and encourage creativity. So when we're thinking about Afrobeat in that sense, we're thinking, oh, it's a corner on its own. No, it's a representation of what the country is.
It's a Nigerian thing.
It's still a Nigerian problem.
You're right. You're goddamn right.
So that takes me to the point that Osagie said we were going to discuss. Somebody mentioned something about YouTube movies kind of reflecting the Abacha times.
Yeah,
I thought about it when I was talking. I thought about it.
Yeah, I want to give a quick shout out. Shout out to Cassia. I am Cassia on Twitter, who quoted a post of Indicato. I mean, it's a picture of a Nollywood movie. It's called King of Malice, right? And he quoted it and said, "We are so back, Osags, CCA82. There must be a correlation between when we are coming out of an economic shit to see these kind of movies just like the early 2000s after Abacha. Don't hold me to it because like Steve Diddy, results may vary." But is there a correlation?
What's the question in general? Or what's the observation in
that
general?
we're going into a home video style production, especially with
because of the economy,
especially with the storytelling and production type, but mostly the storytelling, right?
Yeah.
Can you correlate this to the poor economy again?
Yes, poor economy. Yeah, poor economy.
Is correlation causation here?
Yes, there is the poor economy because what it takes to even produce a standard Nigerian film, don't let me say Hollywood, Nigerian film has tripled over the last 2-3 years. And there are just too many people in Nollywood that whole production outlet has to go somewhere. There must be a content dump for it somewhere. Not everybody can afford to go and shoot a cinema movie. So you look at, where do I go? I go to a place where the barrier to entry is very low. And the consumers there don't really care about quality. So you know what? I go to YouTube, which is even better because I now cut the middleman in Iweka Road, Pound Road, about all those people. I cut them away. Now I can see what is happening at the back end by myself. So every Nigerian actor now has his own TV on YouTube, which is named after them. Something TV, something TV, something TV. And unfortunately, story writing being a problem in Nigeria, irrespective of the economy, story writing has always been a problem in Nigeria. We are beginning to see very, very terrible movies being showcased all over the world. It's no longer Nigeria anymore or Africa. You know, before, Nollywood in Aba or something. It's only Nigeria. Then to just get exported to other African countries. No. Now the world will now see our stupidity in HD, 1080p, clear 4K now. How we treat ourselves, how do we define Nigerian love in harsh economic terms and all that. So that's reality on ground right now. There are a few Nigerian films who have made a mark, but unfortunately it's not on YouTube. It's always on cinema as expected. There's a new one featuring, I've forgotten her name, this bright young lady. I think it's Final Call I can't remember, Dami Twitch.
Call of My Life.
Call of My Life. Dami Twitch, Davido's music video director, directed it. I've been seeing rave reviews. I plan to watch it. It seems like it has sense. But how many of these movies can come out in a year? Can we see 12? Can we see 15? Can we see 16? That's very hard to ask, at the end of the day. So it is what it is. And now that Netflix has disappeared, Prime is not giving you guys money anymore. Everybody's now running to, YouTube. And you now see some horrific stories that I think we've gone past, coming back again, like Monica 1 and 2. I thought Nollywood had passed this kind of stories, but alas, here we are.
First of all, if you're gonna describe anything that involves Uzo Amaka power, you better do it with respect.
I'm sorry. Uzo Amaka power. It pained me that she did not win Best Short Film at AFBCA, because I believe that was supposed to be the right one. But I don't know what happened.
I don't care, because she did what already? She won our hearts already.
No, please.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah, but she's a star.
This our story writing. I mean, how do you call it? This is our writing problem we have in Nollywood. Is as a result of illiteracy.
It's an education problem.
It's an education problem.
100%.
This is well known.
We've gone past beyond. Yes.
This is Steve. This is well known. This is correlation and causation 100%. The thing is a 100% match. You understand?
The thing is so bad. What can you just use AI to write now and just shoot, because it will be way better.
Yes.
Yes.
I was saying, it will be whack to me, but it will be way better.
Yes.
Every time in the dialogue, someone will say, "I don't like what you did. Can you do it better?" The person will reply, "You're absolutely right."
Because there's no difference between
your ChatGPT will do. You're absolutely right.
Because at this point, there's no difference what I'm seeing as, writing. The way you even structure characters, I'm like, what is going on?
So you see what's going on.
The art of the dialogue is dead.
It's dead.
There's no dialogue.
Dead.
There's no dialogue. I have an incoming Netflix series rant, but let me start with this one. So see what's happening, right? Like Ayo explained, you have a bunch of people in this space that can't raise the funds, like the Toya Imakus and the Funke Akindeles, to shoot like big budget movies that will make it to cinema.
Guess what?
Right?
They can. They actually raise, but the problem is, what are they showing in the cinema? So their own case is different.
No, that's what I'm saying. They can't raise the money. There are some people that can't raise the money.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying that Funke and Co can raise the money to go to cinema.
Yeah.
That's a different conversation. These guys can't raise the money. They figured out that there's an audience that can watch their videos at the high CPMs. So those audiences or those views are coming from outside the country.
Yeah.
Right? Because now there's a big diaspora audience that needs to be fed Nigerian content, since they don't get it in their respective domains.
Streamers. Yeah.
Right? So, okay, Nigerian content, let's serve it. Right? It's like this podcast, right? Almost 50% of the listeners of the podcast come from outside Nigeria.
Yeah.
It's because people are looking for Nigerianness everywhere, right? So you have these people like the Bimbo Ademoyes and co, who then try to shoot like average telling stories. The stories are not great, but they are good. They are okay.
Yeah, they can. They can hold up.
They can appease a Nigerian audience. It's fine. I can watch it. The family can watch. Those kind of things. They are playing in that space. But what happens when you open the gates of hell or heaven? Anyone open wide? Everybody's going to run in. So you're going to have people like Ife Eze Nolly TV.
I'm afraid to even understand. I'm afraid to even look at what is on that TV.
Bro, if you go to what is on this TV, on this YouTube page, she has 41,000 subscribers, 56 videos. So the Bimi Ademoyes, you'll be seeing them having like 16 million, 2.8 million, whatever. These ones, they do 33K, 89K, 270K, 354K. Do you understand? They don't go maxes. It doesn't go beyond 700K. I see one 600 something K. Those ones are big, but they have an average of like maybe 100K, the videos, or 200K, right? An average. So they are not as big as those guys. And then the stories, I've not watched the videos, but what I'm seeing from headlines and pictures of the cover of the trailer, right? The cover photos.
Thumbnail. Yeah.
The thumbnail. Thank you. That's what I was looking for, right? This is Hollywood. This is Nollywood home video Asaba Nollywood going on here.
Shout out to the Asabs, baby.
Do you understand? They are putting children's on the cover of thumbnails. You have some actors like Mofe Duncan who have played in good spaces, but also need what they call the
currency.
They need the social currency to go up so that they can get back into those spaces. They are running these ones. So you have, remember that guy who used to work at he used to work at, I think it was Inspiration FM or one of those radio. No, he actually used to work in Beat FM. The guy that then became an actor. That fair guy. He was in one of these short series that the banks did as well before he now moved into. I'm going to do a screenshot and share it to you. I'm explaining too much. Maybe you know the guy's face.
Shout out to this if he is a Nolly TV way.
You understand?
It's a mess.
Okay, so scroll down to one that says a secret too big for a child. Just scroll down.
What the hell?
Have you seen it? The name of on top it says tension.
I've not seen it though. A secret to
tension is written on top of the thumbnail. So you have people like that come here and play in that space because they also need, the cloud and everything.
I've seen it.
You've seen it. Remember that guy?
This is not a child now. This is actually an adult now. She's very popular now.
Oh, that's an adult.
That's an adult actually. She's very popular. Forgotten her name. I think her name is Ebube something. Yeah.
Okay, she just is small, right?
Yeah, she's just small. She's a little person. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. But does she now play a child in the series, in the movies?
A secret too big for a child. So obviously she's playing the role of a child.
That's crazy.
I
you see what the fuck I'm talking about, guys?
But
like, what the fuck is going on?
See, she's huge on YouTube. God,
you understand?
Yeah.
So do you know what I was thinking?
Yeah.
Do you know this led me to think? Led me to think about if Mark Anthony and what's the name of the girl?
Cleopatra.
No, not that Mark Anthony. The comedian with the little girl.
Oh, what's her name? His name Mark Anthony.
It's not Mark Anthony.
That guy's name is not Mark Anthony.
No, it's not Mark Anthony. It's not Mark Anthony.
Mark Angel.
Sorry,
Emanuela. I'm not going to concern Roman history. Wait,
I said Mark Anthony. I'm sorry.
And Emanuela.
Yeah, and Emanuela. This would have been the best time for them to have their own Nollywood channel. Their own YouTube channel, Nollywood. This would have been the best time. They did their thing and made they've made money and everything, right? I'm just saying, in this era too, if they re-engineered it, it would have been very nice to have like a Mark Angel. They can go ahead and do 20 different versions. They will be like Ake and Popo.
Yeah.
Either brother and sister or father and daughter, and then it's just them. It could have been so many things. Anyways, man, yeah, that's where we are. That's where we are. So we will continue to see these movies because this is what interests people. It's not going to stop. But can we link this to what is happening, like economic realities? Can we?
Oh yes, we can. Definitely. It ties into it at the end of the day. Filmmaking is expensive. Hey, you know how much it is to rent equipment, cameras alone for one day.
So we're back in the home video era. So how soon are we getting?
And the home video and the home video thing is not just happening in Nigeria in that sense. Because I won't tell me the home video era, because what's happening now is like, I don't know if Ayo is aware. Like big YouTube stars are shooting movies on their own. And it's going on cinemas.
Well,
like a $1 million to $2 million movie is making 50M in the box office.
Oh yes, that is a rare exception. That's horror movie, I know. That's
the horror movie. Yeah, the horror movie. Yes. Yeah.
So in developed industries, right, movie industries, YouTube is where you drop your mixtape as a director. Let's just put it that way.
Yes.
That is where you just show that I get concept though. So come and but the way we do it in Nigeria is that is the final destination. This is where I'm dying on because I cannot scale higher than this. as a director, there are many directors that would never go to cinema because they don't even have what it takes to even shoot a cinema movie, a big budget movie at the end of the day. And it's so sad that Nigerians are very passionate about movies, but it seems the industry cannot match up to the passion of Nigerians who want to watch great movies at the end of the day. So this is what we're going to play with. We thought that when foreign influence comes or foreign intervention comes, it will get better. But look at Blood Sisters. Unfortunately, Blood Sisters 2, just a glimpse again. I'm like, bro, we can't be having these rookie problems. Bro, Nigerian movie is almost 100 years old.
What was the problem with that? What was the problem?
So it was a for me it was acting. But Samson said he has given up on acting in Nigeria. Poor boy.
Is Blood Sisters 2 out officially?
It's not yet out. They just dropped the teaser.
So in the teaser, they show a scene where the sisters are in prison, right?
Yes, they're inmates, and they are choice of attire in a tropical environment, sub-Saharan environment, in a locked facility where ventilation is not the highest. I don't think ventilation was at the top of mind of the actors when they're creating Kirikiri maximum prison. That is really fresh air, and they were doubled layered.
They were wearing sweater. I saw one wearing sweater. Yeah,
and people are not saying that this doesn't make sense in our tropical climes. That even reality, when you go to prison, people are not stacked up like this. I now made the case that maybe it was during Harmattan or rainy season. We don't know until we watch the series at the end of the day. But clearly, when Netflix came and they were pumping money, we could see that a lot of these issues still cropped up at the end of the day. The know-how was still lacking. The technical know-how was still lacking. I think we always think that movies.
Can I give you feedback? Can I give you feedback on that?
Yeah.
Because I saw a lot of people say this is not the same kind of attires that they wear. Inmates wear. This is not the kind of clothing they wear. What is going on? Why are we trying to copy Oyibo? Blah blah blah. Feedback on that from filmmakers and people in the movie industry is that they have to be very careful with some things. Portraying some things or realistically portraying some things in Nigeria, especially when it has to do with law enforcement.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Do you understand? Do you know there's a case going on between the producers of Gangs of Lagos?
Oh, yes. We talked about it on this pod now.
Yeah, and the residents in the area where the
Eyo masquerades.
Yes, the Eyo masquerades.
Yeah.
So that is not even law enforcement too. That's just another group. But like law enforcement have always given filmmakers hell for portraying them in certain ways or how realistically they portray them. So the blue, which I believe is what Nigerian prisoners wear, is blue.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The female prisoners and the male prisoners, usually blue, mostly blue. Maybe they just want to stay a bit away from it. And so you have to give them that creative license.
No,
because that was the first conversation that went on before they are wearing Tika clothes.
No, I can't even be mad at that because I understand.
But the Tika clothes, if it be Harmattan, call the catch them.
I talk and say if it be Harmattan.
See, I was telling you about how great the summer is and everything. I caught my wife wearing a hoodie. I had to tell her, take it off. What's going on? It's summer.
You still did the default.
And she was, it's cold. I said, take it off. Do you understand?
Yeah,
so maybe call the catcher. Maybe call the quick catcher.
My issue with that scene was the acting. Like, bro,
come
on.
The acting. I watched the whole thing on mute.
Right there, bro. I'm like, drop up.
I'm not. That's an entirely different conversation. I'm not there.
There's a reason why the Timothy Chalamets and Zendayas are making money. It's not because they are pretty on camera. They sabi the ball. They call ball. But we know we just put someone else. Oh yeah, just stay there, just talk and shout. Once you shout,
it's very simple.
You can act.
It's very simple. If you don't have film schools, you are not going to have good. You are not going to have good acting. If you are not going to have acting schools, you are not going to have good.
So with this analogy now, in the next 10 years, we're going to have like brilliant DJs because we have a DJ.
There's another DJ school that has entered the game. Whether we like it or not, if you want to measure the impact, small, big, anything.
Yeah.
I know you're just joking. This Tolani Badge thing is a net positive.
Yeah, shout out to.
Do you understand?
But me, I have my own favorite.
It's a net positive. No matter how you look at it, say, oh, she knows what I mean. So people will learn stuff. People there will realize, okay, DJ is not for me. So people will realize, oh, yes, DJs. You will see. Somebody will say, I attended it.
There'll be a story to tell from it.
Yes.
Sure.
It can be link up. Whatever. It's a net positive. Anyways, I want to read something that a platform posted. You guys know Notefair? Notefair?
Yeah, no Notefair now. Very popular.
Creativity and cultural platform. I follow them on Twitter. I like the stuff they do. They kind of curate a lot of pop culture, and all that. It's not very, I won't say it's 100% encompassive. The culture they curate, it's also very styled and tilts towards the elite a bit, but I like it. I like what they do. I like where people work, in media anyways. And they are different niches, so it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
I like
at least there was Bella Nigerian at our time, so yeah, it's fair.
I like it. So they put out a post addressing Larry Gaga. They address Larry Gaga. The post reads, artificial intelligence has changed many things, and the creative industry is no exception. From writing to photography to video production, the technology has made certain things faster, cheaper, and more accessible. We understand that and are not here to pretend otherwise. But accessibility should not come at the expense of the people who have dedicated their lives to this craft. This week, an AI-generated video was used to promote an upcoming release. It sparked a conversation among creatives, and we believe it is important to contribute to that conversation. Nigeria has an extraordinary community of visual creatives, creative directors, videographers, photographers, graphic designers, motion artists. These people are people who have invested in their skills, in their equipment, and their vision because they believe in the power of what they do. Many of them have played an essential role in shaping how Nigerian music looks and feels to the world. When artists with the resources and the platform to hire these creatives choose not to, it sends a message that the human eye, touch, and feel behind a work can be replaced with a prompt. We do not believe this is true, and we do not think most artists, if they sat with it, would believe it either. This is not an argument against technology. It is an argument for people, for the creative director who spent years developing their eye, the photographer who understands how to capture the right moment, and for every person in the industry who shows up and puts their craft out there. At Notefair, we are always championing the creatives. We are asking artists to do the same. Let them cook. They will not disappoint you. Creatives are the irreplaceable soul behind your art. They are here today and forever. I read this, I looked through it, and I love how brave they are, first of all.
Yeah.
But typical me, I want to say this in the most polite way and fun, joking way. Y'all need to shut the fuck up, right? Because that's not how business and technology works. I can understand it 100% from the creative point. 100% get it. I get it. I side with you. In fact, I wish they had not used an AI-generated picture to promote this. But you see, the way business works is that business constantly optimizes, especially in a capitalist society like this, business constantly optimizes for less expense and more income from the revenue generated. And with doing that, these things like this are going to happen. Nobody's going to pray for a creative director and everything if I can solve it with a prompt. For God's sake, you are also using prompts to create your own content. Do you not think you are bypassing somebody?
I don't think, Osagie, I don't think.
Do you understand? It's nice to say, oh, the artist doesn't get time to paint. Well, the guy who was coding doesn't have time to code anymore. Or the car that they created eliminated some other people's businesses. I need people to look at things from that angle for me. Things are being eliminated that you don't know when things become easier for you to do. Forget AI. I can give you a million examples. There were people who were in the bicycle business or the chariot business when Henry Ford came with the car.
Yeah.
And there was pushback then.
There were people who were acting in silent movies, and when sound came, they went back to their house.
Do you understand?
They lost their job.
So here's the thing. about technology. It advances everywhere. If you're going to complain about AI in the creative space, you might as well be complaining about how AI is solving health problems.
which is
Do you
the
understand?
best,
Are you not going
to
to
me,
say, oh,
it's the best use of AI actually to me.
are you going to say, oh man, let the doctors cook? They might figure it out. You might die, you might not die, but let them cook. No, you're going to say if AI can solve this problem, then let it solve the problem. So that's the thing about technology. It goes everywhere and it upgrades itself in everywhere. How do you become the best person? How does that creative director or visual person now become the best person with prompting or taking pictures, using those pictures and creating?
Oh
You
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
Have you learned the
That's the major.
JSON style of prompting? There's so many things, but I don't want us to push back on somebody who use AI to create something. You are going to farm.
But
When you started sending emails, didn't you think you were going to send the people at the post office out of business? I need people to look at it everywhere and how technology works. It can't be just be in the creative space and then you want to know. When they created the email and I could email Ayo electronically, the person supplying the paper to the post office, do you think we're not running that person out of business?
Yep.
The infrastructure that we used to send that letter to Ayo, don't you think we're running those people out of business? But it helped you send that email on time. When you started uploading files, you did not think those were parcels that had to be physically sent, and that there was a business, there was a chain, there was a business, a whole business unit that was operated and evaporated into thin air. So we need to think about these things across board and not just say, oh, in this space, I think you shouldn't use this. No, that's not how technology works. Business will continue to disrupt themselves. That is the whole thing. I just want to put that out there for people. I don't want people thinking in this line at all.
I have maybe an observation.
Yes.
Why was it this artwork that they decided to release the statement? Because we've seen AI generated artworks in Nigerian music industry for a while, at least for a year and a half. So why was it this particular one? They decided to.
Was it an artwork or a video?
I saw the artwork and some people complained about the artwork. They said the artwork wasn't good at all. The video was directed by Clarence now, so I don't know. The full music video was directed by Clarence Peters, I believe. So I don't know which video, unless there was like a teaser or a visualizer. Apart from that,
guys, we need to get with the program.
Shout out to everybody.
We need to get with the program. That's it.
Please, as we are getting with the program, please also be very, very good at AI prompting, because some covers I've seen lately have blinded my eye. I've seen obituary covers, I've seen church event covers, I've seen a lot of artworks created by AI. Please, if you know Sabian, just give it to a professional, pleese. You people are damaging my eye at this point. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that, Ayo. In more AI taking over people's jobs or not, Variety is reporting about the first look of Val Kilmer, the very popular actor Val Kilmer, who has been resurrected via AI to star in the new movie As Deep as the Grave.
Oh, that film, yeah.
Kilmer was cast in the movie in 2020, 5 years before his death, but was too sick amid his throat cancer battle to ever make it to set. Now, an AI version of the actor is appearing in the film with the full blessing of his daughter, Mercedes, who says he has always looked at emerging technologies with optimism as a tool to expand the possibilities of storytelling. The spirit is something that we are all honoring within the specific film of which he was an integral part. Okay? Now, popular filmmaker, producer, well, she describes her a filmmaker, but she's amazing with her job. Jade Osiberu quoted this story and said, "This is horrible on so many levels. He didn't step a foot on set, so this is entirely not his performance. I hope the entire distribution ecosystem decides to reject this, because if this is allowed to make even a cent, then unfortunately the future will be quite grim indeed." Ladies and gentlemen, if this is how you think, you are not ready for the future. If this is how you think, you are not ready for the future. I'm just trying to explain to you. For people who have kids, if this is how you think, you're not preparing them for the future. I need you people to understand that the future of the world is freaking technology digitized to this level and more. And you need to embrace it now and be in the forefront of it. They are going, I'm telling you. My premise for this whole argument is very simple. Do you think technology was not disrupting something before by the time you came into it? You thought you are all clean and holy coming into a system that has not taken advantage of people or has not ended businesses before. When the DVD came, what do you think it was doing to the cassette industry? The people supplying the plastics to create the cassettes. You don't think that was a whole business line? That someone's product just got shut down in 2 years, 3 years? When VCDs went to DVDs, you don't think someone's business got disrupted? When DVDs went to Blu-ray, when people said, you know what, we don't even want any physical thing again, we're going digital. Do you know how much of that disrupted the companies that were creating DVDs and VCD players? You just wake up one morning and then there's declining sales because somebody disrupted the technology. And guys, are you seeing it the way I'm seeing it?
Yeah, I get you.
A company creates videotapes, VCRs, right? For tapes. They've done it in the last 5 years. They are doing very well in the market. Somebody disrupts and creates new technology. And all of a sudden, they are just declining in sales. Who does that person want to go and blame? The person that created the new technology? Is to jump on the new thing. If you were creating cassette players before, VCR players before, you would have a innovation team in your company that is constantly researching and saying, they started creating something called VCR, VCDO. Instead of having tape, the thing on film, you can actually imprint it and burn it into a CD. I think we should start looking into this. So I'm off to China. They are very innovative with this kind of players so that we can get into the game. That is what the innovation. So how innovative are you? People have started using AI to recreate people that have long gone. Oh. How do I do a new blockbuster movie and put Olu Jacobs? I'm not saying he's passed away. I'm just saying he's old. Do you understand? And get a young Olu Jacobs with AI. I still have his voice. What can we do? That is what I want to be hearing you saying now as a filmmaker. How do we partner with Da Green's family to get the next Da Green album? Why do we keep thinking that bringing somebody or using someone's identity when they pass away is a bad thing? Why is it a bad thing? You think I don't want to see a new blockbuster Muhammad Ali movie in his mannerism and everything? I'll pay top dollar for it now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like this thing, why are we locking this thing into?
This is not the first time we're having this conversation. When Dre and Snoop brought out Tupac's hologram at Coachella 2020, 2012, it was a huge issue too, over the use of technology and stuff like that, so now we've moved over to AI, so we can't keep fighting. We can't keep fighting innovations and technology. It's impossible. You can't fight it. You just have to live with it.
You have to just live with it at the end of the day. If you want to use it, fine. If you don't want to use it, fine. It doesn't knock off anything from your perspective at the end of the day. Yeah.
So that's my rant on that. I came across this video. I think I want you guys to hear it, especially Steve, who lives, in abroad, to see if he's actually facing this issue. I think this is by a self-described man of God. I don't know his exact name, but he's talking about the 10 strategies the 10 strategies of the devil against Christian immigrants abroad. So Steve, please, as you are also a church scholar, you probably should know some of these things. So please listen to a few of them and please tell me if you are also facing these problems.
If you are a Christian single or family living abroad, or you are about to move abroad, this video is for you. As somebody who God has engraced with the privilege of living, touring, and really understanding the systems of 4 continents of the world, and having spent almost a decade of my entire life living in these 4 continents, I just want to let you know that whatsoever I'm about to share with you is very, very true. Now, if you are somebody like me who has lived in Africa, you would understand the spiritual atmosphere that governs every nook and cranny of that continent. But you will be living in denial if you believe that as you move to the West, there are no witches, wizards, or spiritual atmospheres in these nations of the West. But when you move to the West, you will now understand that the weapons that are formed over here, they are more dangerous. Why? Because they are weapons that are formed against your mind. Now, here are 10 strategies the devil is using to destroy the lives of immigrants abroad.
So we're going to go everything one by one, and then we'll confirm from Steve, and also confirm from Ayo if maybe you're also facing these challenges at home.
From you too now. Are you an Ifa worshiper? You're not a Christian.
Don't worry, I'll answer too. I'm part of it. Don't worry. Well, you already know where my answers will lie, but let's go.
Number 1 is to distract us with materialism. As somebody who is migrating from a third world country where the basic necessities of life are a luxury, moving to the West, the first spirit you will encounter is the spirit of mammon. This is where you get seduced into pursuing financial success, comfort, and material possessions. And this is where you get seduced to equate success with Western standards rather than on God's purpose. The second...
Yes. Distract with materialism. Steve, have you been seduced, and are you right now, in an adulterous relationship with materialism?
Not at all.
Okay, that took more than
I don't even know what that means to start with.
Well, distract with materialism. This man is battling high-level advertising from JC Deco. Do you understand?
I don't even know what that means.
He's dealing with some high-level advertising from ST McCann. And the man said he's battling the spirit of materialism. Everywhere he turns, they don't throw ad, give him. The man says he's battling materialism. They use Facebook ads, Google ads.
Please, Oga Pastor, I'm being seduced by materialism because do you know the opposite of materialism in a country like Nigeria? I'm being seduced seriously. Please, I'm leaning into the studio. I'm sure I'm giving into the temptation self. Yes.
Oh my God. All right, let's go to the second one.
Second strategy is to isolate you spiritually. This is where you get too busy, tired, or discouraged to plug yourself into a local gathering of Christian believers in your new country abroad. Another way is to stir the feeling of loneliness, shame, or cultural inferiority rather than just opening yourself up to people who can help you. Another strategy.
This one is exposure that will help you. It's exposure that will solve this one. It's not a spiritual problem.
This is quite simple.
It's you being educated, being exposed.
What is your proximity to other people that are like you? Do you understand?
Exactly.
If you go and stay in the coldest region in the country or something, you will not meet your fellow people. Which one is the isolation?
You know what he's complaining about? As a Nigerian, he wants every 4 buildings to be a church. That's his problem, which is against urban region planning. So his own problem is that how come I can't see churches everywhere, which is against the code of urban planning. Please, can't have churches everywhere, man. There must be a place where
the loneliness thing is it's always news to me because I don't understand how people can get lonely in 2026.
But you are married.
It's a serious thing, no? I know, but even if I wasn't, I'm not sure I was.
People fall into alcoholism because of this issue. They move to another country.
Okay, when is it out of? Is it during football season or after football season? Like you have to tell me when, just to truly understand when the loneliness creeps in. Is it during the Premier League season?
Wait, so are you going to be talking? Are you going to be talking to the players? Will the players be talking back to you? I don't get.
I don't understand. Don't I talk to you guys every day?
That's you now. Some people want physical.
Some people don't have the WhatsApp group we have.
Yeah, some people want physical communication.
Some people even have WhatsApp group, eh? There are people in the WhatsApp group don't have sense.
No, some people
how many WhatsApp groups? See, we've said this in a podcast before. How many WhatsApp groups are we actively talking in?
As the way we talk all around the day.
Me and Ephraim
in the middle of the night.
Me and Ephraim will first start at 6 o'clock. It's me and Ephraim that will first start at 6 o'clock. We'll start with football. Me and Ephraim will start, then everybody will come and join us hours later. It's always me and Ephraim that are up in the morning. I don't know why it's always up in the morning. Because I'm going to work. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I know why I'm up in the morning. Why is Ephraim up?
Why is Ephraim up in the morning?
If I put anything football related, because that's why I start listening to my sport podcast. I mean,
so you are reacting.
It's either we're agreeing on something or we're totally arguing on something. This week's one was Gerard Bowen.
Yeah. The only time to be very honest with the loneliness part, the only time I feel lonely, it's Saturday mornings. Because that's when I go and play football in Lagos in Nigeria. That's the only time I feel a type of way.
Yeah.
But once it's like it's only Saturday mornings, to be very honest.
So imagine an introvert.
But during Premier League seasons, you remember we watch football early in the morning. Like so for example, like from 7 a.m. I start my day. I don't watch football. So before 12:31, I've snapped out of my feelings about
on to other things.
I'm on to other things, So I think there are better ways, like in 2026, there are better ways that we can, go out and talk to people. That's why you are in a new country. I don't understand the concept.
Not everybody's wired up.
A lot of Nigerians are not ready to integrate anywhere. I can beat my chest and tell you. And we are not the only culture that does it too. But we're in the top ranking countries that do not like to integrate.
Yeah,
I'm telling you for a fact. I'm part Igbo, I'm part Yoruba. I will tell you for a fact. These are people that don't want to integrate. Don't want to eat other people's food. Don't want to. No. Let's go to number 3. Then what other part? He said distract you with job. My brother, go walk. Saturday now 200% now.
I know just say that guy get people from Nigeria, they call him for money.
You know why?
Saturday now 200, they'll pay you. Wait till they worry you now.
This guy used to preach in bus in Lagos. That's obviously. Because if he had a job, you won't be saying this.
Okay, let's go to number 3.
Strategy is to weaken your prayer and word life. This is where the devil begins to fill you with schedules in pursuit of material possessions, pursuit of the things that the world counts as exciting. And not just that, to overload you with digital noise and worldly entertainment to numb your spiritual hunger. Number 4.
I'm not going to watch Game of Thrones. Now, wow.
Bro, this is now, wow. He now took points 1 and point 3 and comboed it together for point 4.
So I go reach out. I don't go do anything again. I don't go watch anything. I don't go watch NBA playoffs. It's just, come on now. Let's get behind
it. Entertainment. Let's go to number 4.
First strategy is to make you forget your spiritual identity. This is where, as you migrate to the West, you begin to see your faith and values as inferior. For example, as a Christian, you've moved to the West, you understand so well that Easter is about commemorating the death and the sacrifice of our Lord Jesus Christ. But guess what? As you move to the West, you begin to see people practice Easter as collection of eggs and celebration of rabbits. How about celebrations like Halloween? You know fully well that where you are coming from, you've seen idols and demons and gods face to face. Now you migrate to the West and you begin to think that Halloween is just a costume, is just a display of art, when you know fully well that this is demonic expression, live and physical. And in trying to blend into your new society, you begin to adopt these practices. Number 5 strategy.
Okay, yeah. See, number 4. Let me tell you, for my wife doesn't let the kids celebrate Halloween. No, guys.
Yeah, see, I've always said this, that if I travel, if I settle abroad, bro, that Halloween could be issue. Because,
nothing like that for this house.
We're celebrating the Day of the Dead.
We're not celebrating the Day of the Dead. Other Latin shit, they don't know. I don't know that shit. I'm from Africa. It's real. We've seen spiritual battles. This shit is real.
Okay, so he's rocking with number 4. What he started with how did he start number 4? Started number 4.
With Easter. It's Easter.
Yeah, thank you with the Easter thing. He needs to go and do some research on why the whole concept of Easter and how
there's an assimilation. There's an assimilation there. He doesn't know why.
Do you understand? And how it's the around the same
bunny,
period of
how the bunny came into
how the bunny came. There's the whole thing there. There's a whole period. These holidays were merged, man. There's a whole holiday of reproductive. That's what the whole thing is about. Being able to give birth to
what basically what
all of that.
Christian missionaries found out that for so-called pagan traditions to accept you faster, they needed something in your own religion or society that they can latch onto and bring it into our. So the way God is even depicted in classical literature is that's the drawing of Zeus.
Exactly.
The Greek God. Yeah. A lot of people don't know these things. But let's just move on.
Same thing with December 25, birth of Jesus Christ. It's also the celebration of a God, and then they merge the 2 days together.
They merge everything together, yeah.
Everybody won't fight. Anyways,
Pastor try for number 4. Shout out to him.
Yeah, let's go to number 5. Number 5 is a fun one.
Strategy is turning your immigration struggles into bitterness. This is where the devil will begin to feed your mind and begin to tell you that the reason you are having that immigration delay, the reason you are having that experience of racism, the reason why you are having that rejection is because of God. And this will begin to grow the seed of bitterness in you against the nation that you are in, the good people around you, and even bitterness against God. Number 6 strategy.
Yeah, do you guys want to discuss that one? No.
Is to lead you into compromise. This is when, in trying to blend in, you start engaging in ungodly personal friendship or romantic experiences that will draw you away from God. And not just that, this is when the devil will also begin to introduce ideologies such as tolerance in order to dilute biblical values. The 7th strategy.
That one, we say you go do something where you're not supposed to do. You go to do another thing where another person make you do.
So what does it mean by tolerance to other things?
I said that, things that you would immediately, back out and say you don't want to tolerate or you don't want to accept.
So let's talk about LGBT.
There was something, you didn't say anything much, but like I was thinking in that space, it was going around that tone, man,
Well, about talk the food thing.
Yeah, I mean, they will revoke his visa now. Anyways, thank you very much. Number 7 is keep you focused on survival and not on purpose. And number 8, number 8 was very short. Number 8 is create division amongst immigrants. Number 9 is pollute your children. And number 10, what is number 10? Number 10 was make serving God look irrelevant or impossible. Anyways, I just want to share that with our Christian immigrants out there. Stay strong, guys. And
stay strong, please. Do not serve mammon, please.
That's all I can say. No idol worshiping, okay, guys?
Yeah. At least no Halloween. That one is I mean, I agree with that one. No Halloween.
No Halloween, Abi.
No Halloween, no. Sorry,
at all.
No, sorry. This is a Christian household. Everybody, nobody.
What about the Halloween where I can just dress like previous, maybe popular celebrities or?
But it's the spirit of it now, bro. It's the spirit of people take Halloween seriously.
I don't need to do any death, gothic death thing. I can just dress like Elvis Presley. I can dress like Ashake.
I don't want to test the spirits. I don't want to test now. Because one year you're going to go fully into it. After observing it, one year you just let me dress like Dracula, and from there, hey.
Okay, did you guys hear of this South African couple buried her sister and cashed out $38,000 in insurance money?
What the hell was that? No.
Then she buried her boyfriend, 76 stab wounds, collected 22,000. Then her niece, her nephew, her cousin, one by one.
Netflix
6 people dead between 2012 and 2018. $75,000 total collected. Constable Nomia Rosemary Ndlovu, Tebisa Police Station, South Africa. She got caught because the last hitman she hired refused to burn a 5-month-old baby alive.
Oh, God.
He went to the police instead. Undercover cops filmed her in the car buying petrol for the fire, giving instructions. She didn't flinch. In court, she wore makeup, threw peace signs at cameras, and asked if they got a good shot. Judge sentenced her to 6 life terms. Africa's most cold-blooded insurance killer was the person sworn to protect you.
A woman, right?
Yep.
Well, that's cold. That's cold.
That's cold.
South Africa has some really chilling stories. Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
That was cold.
No. I can't even process that. What?
You know one thing I want to
so
do, like,
born a baby.
Yes, 5-month-old baby. You know what I would love to discover, watch a documentary on, is Nigerian women in jail, in prison.
Oh yeah, where they are.
Like, from the men, I can understand the dynamics, even though it might be exaggerated or not, from stories I've heard as well, how crazy it is. We've seen it in like TV shows, pop culture, and all of that. But like, what goes down in a woman's, like, the jail, prison?
Oh,
right?
you mean
prison.
like people people committed?
Yes, people who committed crime,
okay.
incarcerated. I like to know what these crimes are.
Oh, there's a Yankee version of that.
Oh, I like to see the Nigerian version. Growing up, right, the way women were portrayed was that women were like were harmless, like won't do evil. Men will do evil. Women need to be protected. They won't do that kind of evil. So it's just for me to be fascinating to hear stories of what crimes people committed. There'll be people in there for financial crimes.
Plenty now.
There'll be people in there for assault, people in there for murder.
There's somebody in there.
There's
somebody in there right now that we all knew. She was quite infamous when that whole story happened. The lady who allegedly, because I don't think she has been found guilty, who killed that CEO after a night out together.
The young lady, right? Yes.
The young lady. I believe she's still in Kirikiri.
And then she went and won most beautiful
Miss Kirikiri.
Miss Kirikiri. See, Kirikiri cannot even read the room.
They read what room? Read what room?
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Can't even read the damn freaking room. So I wanted to know if that yeah, I just like to know, I like to know. That's personally me. All right, man, guys. Let's do some fan mail.
All right.
Yeah? Or let's do this week in history before we do some fan mail.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's do that first.
Let's do this week in history. What happened this week in history?
Yes,
I want to know.
More do fast so because I'm going to say horse park.
Shameless people.
You won the league. Just leave us alone, America.
You won the league, I beg.
All right, this week in history, between May 19 and May 25, on May 19, Samuel Okwaraji was born. Samuel Okwaraji was born on May 19, 1964. The trained lawyer started playing professional football in the 1980s and stood out for Nigeria at AFCON 88, where Nigeria finished second, and at the 1988 Seoul Olympics. Tragically, he died of heart failure during a World Cup qualifier against Angola in 1989. He was just 25. I think Samuel Okwaraji, for me, is the first Nigerian player that I didn't see play, but had a existing folklore by the time I was growing up as a kid. I didn't see Pele play football. I saw Maradona at the tail end, so I didn't still know what he was. This is old version of Maradona. So when people say Pele, Maradona, before Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, it was Pele and Maradona.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first.
Maradona in 1990 as a child, but just what, as a child, your
90,
memory, very glimpsy, yeah.
So for me, like the Nigerian version of that was Samuel Okwaraji. Everybody was always saying, Samuel Okwaraji, that's the guy that died. So he became sort of like a legend already.
He had the hairstyle. Babes were doing his hairstyle.
Yeah, and then they'll call it Okwaraji.
Yeah.
So that's what I know about Samuel Okwaraji. Steve, you want to say something?
I don't have. You know what? Let's. I don't think he was that much of a good player.
Yeah, some people have said
you know what? Let's move on. All right, in 1973, May 22, 1973, The National Youth Service Corps (NYSC) was launched
Oh my
on May
lord.
22nd, 1973 by General Yakubu Gowon to promote national unity after the Civil War. The program required Nigerian graduates under 30 to serve for 1 year in regions outside their own, encouraging cross-cultural integration and addressing manpower needs across the country. I am very sure when General Yakubu Gowon was setting up the NYSC to promote national unity after the Civil War, he never thought or envisaged it would be what it
be
is
this
today.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, but I
It's
like
a
the
joke.
initiative. It was a good initiative. You know, I would love to see any data around the impact of this initiative. How do you quantify it? What do you want to quantify? Oh, where people got
Data.
married from,
Awesome.
or where
Osagie, there's a
people,
question.
the people end up relocating to those
the
regions.
intermarriages, the
Yeah.
inter-travel, stuff like that.
It's some really good, the travel improved. Were there more understanding of different, ethnicities? How quantify a project. When they were starting this project, there must have been some key indicators that they wanted to look at now.
Yeah, because they had goals and objectives.
Yeah, so those key indicators have they been being tracked since 1973? Have they been tracked?
I have a
How do we
question.
measure?
As a
They just
Nigerian, I
like
have a
talk.
question.
Have you ever, in the history of this country, have you
Do
ever
you even
seen
know
the
how many
Nigerian
of you-
government quantify any of their efforts?
Have they even quantified the people in the country? That's the first one. First,
That's crazy.
that's the first data we need.
That's crazy.
Any data that does not
We've not had census since 2026.
2020, no 2026 or 2006.
2006.
Hey, sorry, 2006.
20 years.
Sorry.
20 years ago, my boy.
Jesus Christ.
And we have money for election, but without money for census. Wonderful. Hey, clap for
Come and
Jesus.
see America. Wonder. Come and see.
Nigeria is so baffling.
Nigeria is crazy. Bros, that's how my fridge spoiled too.
Well,
how did this
telling you, the fridge just stopped being cold.
Do you have warranty for it?
By the special grace of God.
Okay.
I wrote the company immediately.
Was it a new fridge?
Was it a new fridge? Yeah.
Oh
no, I bought it from those outlets that have like minor damages because it was like half of the price.
Yes,
so I
yes.
thinking,
okay.
Why did you have the damage at the end of the day? But some of those fridges, like you buy those fridges from the outlet of the stores, do you understand? They can tell you, a fridge is like 1,000 and something euros, but you can get this for 700 and something,
Is that the only fridge at home?
Yes. No, we have freezers.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, and my wife is okay because she likes freezer anyway.
Of course. I prefer freezer.
Yeah, freeze everything. I don't like everything being frozen. Don't freeze everything,
Okay.
But, so I wrote them. They said they were going to send someone. And then they did send someone, a technician, to come check it out. And then the technician said, fam, this compressor is gone. So I had to send, he said, send the invoice of the fridge, how much you used to buy it. And then I sent it. And then the company says, okay, we see that your fridge can be fixed. We'll come pick it up and we'll return your money.
Oh, for you?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. They said we'll come pick you up and we'll return your money. Don't worry.
So you go and buy, are you buying a new one or you're still buying a refurbished one again?
I went back to look for the refurbished. Actually, they're not refurbished. They are not being used before. But like the one I got is not being used. It had a dent.
Oh, okay.
So
it had a dent. That's
it was cosmetic damage. Yeah, it was cosmetic damage. It had two dents on the front. It's not like it's being used.
So what happened to the compressor if it has not been used?
No, but it came in new. When the fridge came, it came in new. It's a new fridge. It's not a used fridge.
So why would the compressor for a new fridge just?
That's what I'm now thinking. That how did he have the dents?
Exactly.
Do you understand that he fell? So the cosmetic damage was probably because maybe he fell and then he affected.
It affected the compressor.
Yeah, 6 months later, though. 6 months performance.
Yes.
It's true. The compressor, the whole thing was new. Anyway, so I went back to look for another one.
So
I couldn't find an energy A rating. So I had to go and buy an LG.
A new one.
A rating. Because the energy rating is also very important. The higher
what does that mean? To save the energy? To save energy, to save power?
You consume less power.
You consume less.
Which is my ultimate goal.
Oh, wow.
You know,
so because the compressor, they can't fix compressor.
These ones,
Oh,
see,
wow.
these ones they do like pepe, walking, take,
I know
return.
now.
You know as them
Sorry,
before here now.
you there for Lagos. You don't worry, bring it to the ship it to Lagos. They fix it.
They wrote off my insurance, wrote off my guy's car because he parked in his house. I think a FedEx delivery guy damaged like the side of the car, like the mirror and some side, like the door. Not huge damage, like from the Nigerian context, sure. Like in fact, if that thing happens to your car in Nigeria, you can drive it for another 4 or 5 months before before you fix it. So so the insurance company wrote it off and just paid him. They said the car is right off. I'm like, what?
Yeah. There's no time. There's no time.
There's no time for that.
Can become
That car will be in
hazard.
Nigeria in another 5 months.
Easy,
You understand?
easy money.
So no time to say no time. So
No
anyways,
time.
yeah, that happened, and I need to get a freaking fridge. But let's go to some fan mail. We have the first one coming from LC. LC says, "I need help. Hello, Mr. AOT2, Osagie and Steve. I'm Leonard, listening from Italy. Just want to say thank you guys for all the great work. I've been a fan since the MI episode, but first time writing in. Let me go straight to it. I'm in my early 30s now, and I'm thinking of settling down, but I'm single. I'm thinking of settling down, but I'm single because I've been into too many failed relationships. Some failed because of my anger issues. Others just did me dirty. I can't say that I'm a very nice guy, but I find it difficult to meet someone that can understand me. Then again, I don't blame them or blame anyone for not understanding me because I don't even understand myself sometimes. I'm sorry, Elsie. I don't even understand myself sometimes. I'm an overthinker. I get angry easily, which is something I'm ready to work on. I've been single for over 3 years. The last one, I was really into it, but the person did me dirty. I'm ready to work on myself. Please, guys, I need all I need is direction, like someone to talk to, maybe a therapist if you can recommend someone kind. Great stuff, Elsie. Thank you for writing in. And I think, this 12-step journey to getting yourself back on, I think you've already, taken the first step, which is admitting that you have things you need to work on. You have some issues
Yeah,
you need
flaws.
to work on, right? First one here is being your anger issues. I would personally say before you go and date anybody else, try to get that department sorted out. Okay. And for therapy, please just go on Google now and look for therapies in your city. It's as straightforward as that. And if you don't want to use that, you can actually use the online versions. You can try BetterHelp. BetterHelp is very popular and they're good. So you can try BetterHelp. You can actually, do online therapy. And if you don't want to, just search in your locality, you will have therapy. Now, Italy, the therapists, they don't worry. You understand? But work on yourself, work on that attitude around your anger before I say you go dating someone else. Because you go dating someone else, you've not sorted that out. You show nobody wants to be with someone that is angry.
At all.
I once was in a relationship like that, and I witnessed the person's anger around some things, and I said, okay, it's time to offboard you. So very, very important. You guys have anything to say?
No, you've added.
No, you said it all.
said
I
everything.
sent you some. I sent you something on our Loose Talk podcast group so that you can help me read out.
Yes.
It's like a Ask the Giant thing.
Okay, yes, of course. This is from Anonymous. Anonymous says, first of all, good evening. Basically, I'm 26 going on 27. I'm trying to change careers. I worked in music and media for a while, and after a self-audit, it doesn't seem logical to continue. It's not stable enough to plan. Other than you and Osagie, there's no one I can point to that's changed their careers, which this is why I reached out. Right now, I'm in the early stages of self-learning data analysis. My plan was to apply what I learned to my current job. It's a new job, but after a month in the company, it's become apparent to me that the job only has the illusion of structure and seriousness. I'm strongly considering quitting because it's a music company and it feels like I'm going in circles. Because I'm not proficient with data analysis yet, I can't find a job in that field. All right, sir, let me give you my own feedback. Right now, you see that place that lacks structure and seriousness. Try and build a parallel structure and business or seriousness. and attribute like what is needed to build structure and seriousness. Start building it with the skills you have. As you're learning data, take the data skills and apply it to it as well. And that will be the project you're working on for your next job. Try and get busy with actual things you are doing. That's how you get hired. That's how you become valuable to a hiring manager that'll say, oh, I like the experience of what you've done here and here and here. We have this role. How do you think you fit in here? And then you can tell him all the things you've done here and the things you are willing to do to get into, or like you can do with their own business as well. But you can only learn these things when you are actively getting stuff done. The company you are in now, are they even ready to listen to you? No. It's fine. Build your parallel solutions and be documenting those solutions and then taking some of them and trying to implement some of them. And then you can get some results back and then say, okay, with what I've seen, and run your parallel thing. You're working in the music space. How do you, I want you to think beyond this place is unserious. I need to get the hell out of here, but I haven't learned this thing yet. Use that playground as something. Walk that playground, walk it so that you can then use it to get to the next level because you've gotten more experience. That's how I see it, guys. What do you guys think?
I think you've given the most brilliant response to this. So thank you very much for that.
I think Steve is playing me in this fanmail.
No, I'm not playing you. Like, this is brilliant. Like, there's nothing to add here. Really, there's nothing to add here. Like, this is just really, really good. Remember, they sent it to me. I said, oh, the best person to give this person a response is Osagie. That's why I sent it to you. To read on the podcast, so you did justice to it. You should be proud of yourself, Osagie.
Thank you. We don't hear.
Yeah, you are countdown. You don't know. Yeah, don't the club don't turn to something.
Don't hear. Okay, this is from Oyeken. Oyeken says, "Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. Just wanted to share a thought. For a country like Nigeria, I believe importation is the better option. Every time we try to set up our own factories or local production, the products end up becoming more expensive. For example, rice, chicken, fish, petrol, cars, etc. I honestly don't know how to make sense of this country anymore. It seems like the law of economics don't apply to Nigeria. Yours in lamenting, Oyeken." Shout out to Oyeken, regular writer into the show. Oyeken, let me tell you something. The reason why importation is a better option now and that we cannot focus on our own thing is because we don't have lights.
Lights.
Once you fix, we said it. Once you fix electricity, we have taken one step.
One giant step.
We've taken one step. You can't focus all these factories, everything. What do you want to use? Gas. You can only use that for the big factories now. We just need electricity. That's what we need. Give us electricity for God's sake. You give us electricity, the cold rooms survive. The storage rooms survive. If you give us electricity, we can depend less on what you might call it, on fuel-based
generators,
equipment, and start to even use electrical equipment. So we're not ready. That is it. So anything you produce, they will factor in Bande. That is it. Give us electricity.
And not to go too far, look at your president's choice of who the Minister of Power is, at least the two he has chosen. And it tells you how serious he's taking power.
Number one. Number two, let me tell you how the government is taking this electricity serious, especially the president. He has solar in his setup.
Hey.
He has solar. You might say there's no light anywhere. I've tried to fix. There's no light. Give me solar, I beg. I can't keep myself.
A naked man cannot sell you clothes, my brother.
We're not ready. And when people say the laws of economics does not apply to Nigeria, it actually applies because we're not doing some things. That's why some things are not working. It actually applies. It's the thing that applies the most. Let's go next. This is from Greg. Greg is talking about antimicrobial resistance. Greetings, guys. Greetings. I hope you're well. This is a reference to convention things, your episode convention things. I am an MPH, Masters in Public Health student, and I just couldn't move past the fact that Steve is launching guerrilla warfare against Plasmodium. It's funny, but in reality, it's dangerous. Antimicrobial resistance is really a thing. We think we are killing these microbes off, but the truth is that they are getting stronger. Sub-Saharan Africa, especially Nigeria, is suffering from it. A fever and Nigerians can down ciprofloxacin, little bowel movement, and you are eating flagyl. It kills the good bacteria, enables the bad ones, and also helps the microbes to mutate to grow stronger against you. Artemether-lumefantrine has been reported to not work for Plasmodium falciparum as much as it used to. So please, Steve and the rest of the gang, stop overusage of antibiotics. It's damaging in the long run. Thank you very much for your service to us. Keep up the good work. Our resident chemist.
I think he's referencing something. I can't remember. Do you remember?
Yeah, this was
you mentioned.
this letter came in March.
Something.
Came in March. Yeah, I can't remember the reference.
You were wilding.
Yeah. I was.
You're wilding. Okay, this is from Ebun. Ebun says, this doesn't have to be to be read on the pod, but as long as I feel it's needed to be said and hopefully heard. I think this person is going to critique us. I've been a listener for the last 2 years now, and the podcast has quickly become my number one. Lately, I've been a bit disappointed with some things I've refrained from commenting because it always feels long to email and after I'm done listening. But today couldn't be ignored. My biggest issues have been one, not fact checking one another during the episodes. I imagine it might not be easy to do it in real time, but it's worth the extra effort given your growing listenership. I have no examples ready to go, but please understand I noticed that in several episodes, I believe other listeners have also written in over this as well. 2, comments regarding women. There have been a few instances of this, but in the Milk and NYSC episode, Steve's comments were particularly disappointing and no one seemed to disagree. The next episode, Aisha wrote in to address this and Steve essentially doubled down. His comment on Dr. D's email being emotional wasn't just factual. He said it with levity. I prefer not to debate. No use going back and forth. Even in the end of his comments, but I understand why you are emotional. Appreciate it. All came off as extremely patronizing. The interesting bit for me was the assumption that the doc was female, even though in his email he referred to himself as a man multiple times. If men can't write in to discuss these issues without being dismissed as emotional, then what chance do women have? A reminder that his fan mail was read in the same episode as the Ozoro Festival discussion. Can you mute yourself, please? I'm not done with the fan mail.
Wow.
Thank you. I am a female listener who would love to continue listening to the pod, as I have come to look forward to on my Monday mornings at work because of it. I appreciate the viewpoints that often differ from mine, and I learn a lot from your own experiences and anecdotes. I have read the Max Solon books, for example, and frequently go on deep dives as a result of random facts mentioned on the pod. However, lately, I find myself increasingly offended at some of these comments, and I believe it's worth introspection as a group. Thanks for reading this. I hope it's well received. Ebun. Thank you very much for Ebun for writing. As we always encourage on the pod, I would love to hear from people who agree with us and disagree with us on certain topics, right? Who call us out on things that they feel we are wrong. And some of them were wrong. And some of them, they're opinion based. Whatever it is, please keep writing like this because we'll always keep reading. We're always going to read it and then we can discuss it. So, Steve, you've been a naughty boy and you need to change. And I'm serious about it. Yeah, we need to change. And Ayo and myself and Steve, let's call ourselves out. In terms of the fact checking, it's difficult. We have the lead researcher here. We've told you results might vary. We said it
Don't worry.
already. So with the fact checking, we'll try as much as possible. We have Claude, we have ChatGPT, we have DeepSeek. We'll try as much as possible to fact check.
We don't use
We'll work
AI
on that
to
one.
fact check. We have websites. We'll go and research. We have
Google send your
telling
website.
you,
we have archiving.
We have archiving.
We have archiving to research. We don't use AI. They've said they told us that AI is not good. So
I don't use AI. They're going to be mad at us.
Yeah.
Okay, but shout out to Ebon and thank you.
Shout out to Ebu. Thank you for your feedback. Well received. Very, very well received.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Yes, let's keep it moving. This is from Oblis. Dominic Oblis says, quick one for Osagie and ALT to build your own artist. Hi, Luke Stock Giants. You guys have shown over time that you really understand the Afrobeats industry, from attending listening parties to breaking down rollouts. And we've heard Osagie talk about his own rap days. I love to listen to your tracks, though. Don't bother. So my question is, what's stopping you and ALT2 from actually managing an artist? I was going to answer this question, but let me finish the fan. Because at this point, it feels like you both have the knowledge to build a successful artist, especially with how lucrative music is right now. So let's do a quick one. If you and ALT2 had to sign one artist today, what type of artist are you picking? And what are the first 3 things you are doing to make them blow? Okay, this is a good one. First of all, I don't have the experience of, like, I did manage artists in the past, and it was more like road managing, to be very honest, than business managing, or it was also tilted towards music management, like the sound, so like the A&R side of things, and not the business. But I understand your point, and I think that's what you're even referencing here. But will Ayo and I start something to manage an artist or like blow an artist? I am 100% no, because first of all, I'm not dropping a penny of mine, right? Then even if the artist does have a budget, I'm not enthused. It's not my thing, it's not my thing. I don't know about Ayo. Ayo can speak for himself.
One, I've seen managers, right? I don't have the temperament or the people's skills to be a manager, or the patience, because you also need patience from everybody involved. It's not my forte. Now I'm fine with that. It's okay. Why don't I manage an artist now or work with an artist if a chance comes? I highly doubt that will come, because my trajectory is not focused on music. How will I put it? It's not, the end goal for me is not music. It's not music at all. So I don't see myself playing in that space unless there's a very special, once in a lifetime artist that comes, right? And I'll say, okay, please air now my album for me, help me with creative direction or anything. I will do that. I will not put my money in it. I am not an investor. There's a difference between a manager and somebody who will now become the money man. I do not have what the label head. I do not have such a deep bag. It is very, very financially intensive. Yeah. What kind of artist will I sign right now?
Yes.
I don't know. For me, I'm biased towards rap. I'll choose a female rapper right now. I would choose a female rapper.
Ayo, you're freestyling this thing. This guy is serious. Yeah, you're freestyling. So you go and choose a
Does he
female
have the
rapper.
artists? How
many female rappers can you count on the palm of your hands since
No,
1999 that became successful?
I will make one. The problem is the direction. They don't just have the direction.
It's direction, I mean.
It's direction that is the issue, not skill or talent. Yeah.
What type of artist am I signing now? I'm signing a Nigerian pop singer straight.
No, that's the biggest bag.
Do you understand? That puts his slang in his mother tongue.
Yeah.
or her mother tongue. Yeah, that's what I'm signing. Like you sing in your local dialect in the choruses. That's the kind of artist I'm signing. What are the 3 things you're doing to make them blow? A lot of storytelling. You have to have like a story, that mainstream can buy into it. I'm talking about that kind of Lacan story where you go mainstream viral, that, the woman who sells tomatoes on the side of the road knows you and is emotional about you. And that's why I'm always surprised that a lot of Nollywood, Afrobeats artists right now are not even like playing in that Nollywood space. It's a great space to play in and pull an audience from there and go back and make music.
Yeah.
I like to say Buju be in all these Nollywood movies on YouTube, and due to a point where he's now even singing. They're almost making it like a fucking musical. It's not a musical, but like he will sing in the movie. Do you understand what I'm saying? I guess that
Yeah,
makes
I
it a
get you.
musical. But you understand
Yeah.
there will be like a mini performance in the movie where he's singing. You know. Anyways, that's and you can then tie that up with your album rollout, the whole thing. Steve-O.
Steve, no get question. Steve doesn't have a question.
No, I think the only issue I have with like managing artists is that somebody can just smoke one day and just sack you. That's just like my only. It's something that
That's why I said
bothers
that
me
I don't.
about
That's why I said I
artist
don't have the
management.
temperament. I don't have the
Something that
temperament.
manages, it's something that disturbs me about artist management. You didn't do
Bro.
anything wrong. You didn't. You're just doing your work, brilliant work. You're doing everything. But the
Waiting
guy just
managers I
smokes
don't
and
see.
just.
Waiting managers I don't see for this country. I'm surprised the manager hasn't shot an artist yet. Carry gun shoot him.
All right, let's read the last fan mail. This is from Mr. F, writing from London. It says, I'll be going down the rabbit hole on poly markets where people bet real money on world events. You guys know poly market, right?
Yes, no. Drake mentioned it on his album, Chef.
Yeah, very whack line, by the way, but it's okay. It was like a advertising plugin.
Yeah,
Anyways, that's fine. So platforms like Polymarket and I believe Clashy, is it Clashy or Clashy?
Kashi or Clashy.
Let me see. Clashy. Yes, I got it right. Clashy. Prediction markets, trading for future. So these are prediction markets, platforms where they bet on, like Mr. F just said, they bet on worldly events, right?
Yeah.
The things people bet on will genuinely make you laugh and then immediately feel uncomfortable. People made 14x returns betting on whether Trump will say the word tampon at a rally. Over $3.6 million went on whether Jesus Christ will return before GTA 6 drops, just to mention a few. But underneath the madness, Israeli Air Force officers were indicated for using, or were indicted rather, for using classified military intelligence to win on the platform. Anonymous accounts made $400,000 betting on Maduro's removal hours before any public announcement. There was even a market simply titled Another African Coup by October 31, like the continent was a scratch card. Now I'll bring you home. The 2027 approaching, and Tinubu versus Atiku Obi Kwankwaso shaping up to be one of the most talked about elections in years. Think about what this means in our context. INEC officials, state governors, party insiders, people who already know how results move before they are announced, all with access to a platform where they can quietly turn that knowledge into untraceable crypto. But what genuinely concerns me even more is this. What happens when someone creates a market on whether Boko Haram or ISWAP carry out an attack in Borno before a certain date? Or whether unknown gunmen hit another community in the southeast? Or whether Fulani herdsmen attack a specific region before the end of the month? These patterns of violence already predictable enough to bet on, and once real money is riding on those outcomes, you have created a financial incentive for those attacks to actually happen. Someone with connections to those groups could place a bet, ensure the outcome, and walk away with clean, untraceable crypto. We already saw soldiers leak classified information, strike information in Israel to win on this platform. In Nigeria, where security forces are already compromised in certain areas, this is not far-fetched at all. My question to you three is, what do you make of this platform? Should it be banned now like it is in the UK? As is polymer genuinely dangerous for Nigerian democracy and national security? Or is it just a mirror showing what was already broken? And if nothing is done to regulate it, are we sleepwalking into a future where people are literally profiting from Nigerian blood? Great question, guys. And
this is a good question.
I'm
This is some
going
Black Mirror
to
shit, man.
guess what I'm going to do. If you are afraid right now, I'm going to worsen your fear.
Yeah.
I'm going to worsen your fear. Can I? Can I worsen your fear, guys?
Me, I don't have any fear. So please.
Let me
go
worsen
ahead.
your fear. There is a platform called Predict NG, the Nigerian version of Polymarket. It already exists. Yes, sir. It's here already, guys. There's even another very popular one that I saw. Not even Predict NG. There's another one. The interface is better. But I'll start with Predict NG while I'm looking for that one. And I'll read a couple of predictions they have on their homepage. They have 10 trending. There's Ajax versus Utrecht. That's nice. It's sports, right? There's Seoul E Land FC versus Selgnam FC. It's sports. It's okay, right? Now we start moving into other places like which Afrobeat star drops the next full-length album first before 1st of July 2026? And then they put the options, Wizkid, Burna Boy. Then there's, will the NCDC officially confirm a locally acquired hantavirus case in Nigeria on or before June 30, 2026? Imagine if you have 10 million in the pool on this betting, right? And it's skewed one way. Now everybody says yes, 80%. The no is 20%. Then somebody goes and influences the NCDC official to say, don't do it before 30. If you do it after 30, we've locked in the bet. We can make 80% of the bounty. 80 people have said yes. We will bet no. You will act as if you are going to predict it. You will even announce that you are going to set up a conference on that June 30 day. More people will go and bet that the deal is going to come out before June 30. Then that day you claim you are sick.
Yeah, you flip it, yeah.
Do you understand? Then you go and then everybody will cash out immediately. Then they will give you your cut. Then on the June 31st or wherever, the next day, you then go and make the announcements. Do you understand what Mr. F is trying to explain to us now?
Yeah, you can alter events.
You are literally altering reality.
Yeah.
There's another one. Who wins the ADC presidential primaries for 2027? Will Flutterwave, here's another one. Will Flutterwave officially file for an IPO on or before 31st December 2026?
Oh, but that's financial something. No?
There's another one. Will any new state be created before 2028? Once you put money in here, because that's the thing about money. That's what we're talking about, the EPL and talking about. We're saying why are these referees being influenced to manipulate the outcome of a football game? What do you think is going to happen when there's no discretion involved? Look at the ones I just read out, and the kind of then look at the ones that Mr. F now said. Boko Haram to attack before the end of June 30. The one that is not even Boko Haram that is scary. Unknown gunmen. So Steve and I will just carry gun. We're unknown gunmen. We'll go and shoot up the whole area. We have, and then we make the money off the bet. Did you see the guy who went and did you see the story of the guy who went and adjusted the weather? So there's one that they do on Polymarket where they said the weather will not get to a certain level. It will not go below a certain temperature. Above a certain temperature, right? So, but Polymarket uses the weather equipment, I think in France, at the French airport or somewhere. The guy went with a heater and then went and
adjust it.
So blew the heater at the equipment, and then the temperature went up, and then he won the bet. They don't know who the person is. I don't think they found the person, but they've now gated the equipment. Let me read it for you. Crazy story. In April 2026, weather stations at Paris Charles de Gaulle was sudden, inexplicable temperatures surges during late evening hours when temperatures should have been cooling. For example, readings jumped up by 4 degrees centigrade to 5 degrees centigrade in mere minutes before returning to normal. Do you understand? France is now investigating the suspected tampering with weather sensors after Polymarket bets. So Polymarket uses the French, that's the busiest airport, right? One of the busiest airports. They use the weather sensor there to run their bets, to calculate. And then there's the footage of the guy or at least a picture of the guy going there and using whatever to manipulate the weather.
To alter,
So you can
alter
see
the
what.
temperature.
So if someone can do that to manipulate, then unknown gunmen, if they say unknown gunmen to attack a northern town before June 30, unknown gunmen will go because people want to make money.
So these sites don't have like moderators that can approve what kind of bets are going on.
Once you open once you have opened the can, you've opened it. Only fans. Once you say people can do whatever
Monetize
they can
their
do with their
passion.
body, boom, you're good.
Wow.
It is going to be a big problem if prediction markets continue to be big in Nigeria. Do you understand? It's going to be a big problem. I'm trying to find that one I read. There's a prediction. There's a very popular one. Not even this Predict NG. There's another popular one. And I hope I can find it. I'll tell you what it is. They're actually popular. Base markets. Thank you. Base markets. BAYSE. Base markets. I'm gonna read some of their predictions. Let me see. They're a bit fintechy. They have that fintech, bro. The predict ND. You go no say na ruggedy. You understand? Now on base, you see Bitcoin up or down in 15 minutes. 15 minutes, bro. Quick one. You go make them, you no go make them. Who will win the 2027 presidential election? Who will be the presidential candidate for ADC in 2027? Will Bruno Fernandes break the EPL assist record? So they have some sports there. They have a lot of sports. Will Chanel, that's the new Black Bones record, will it be number one on Apple Music top songs by May 28th? Do you understand? There's a lot that can go. There's a lot of manipulation that can go on in real life. Will New Black Bones rank higher than New OD on Apple Music top music by May 24? Do you understand what is going on? Will Goodluck Jonathan contest the 2027 presidential elections? Will Peter Obi make 3+ posts in a day this week? This is crazy, bruv.
This is crazy.
Arise news number of X posts by 12 p.m. today. Bro, they can just say, okay, who controls social on Arise? Let's do this. Do you see what is going on? So, there you have it, guys. There you have it. Prediction markets are not a good thing. They are not a good thing. Anyway, shout out to Mr. F for bringing this to our notice.
Wait, the way this thing can be abused in Nigeria. Jesus Christ.
The unknown government no na fear me pass
Jesus
because now to
Christ.
just wear hoodie, go there,
Yes, no.
and report it as unknown government. Do you understand how you can orchestrate this thing?
You can even orchestrate it and immediately you give the story out to like
you need a
media
journalist.
house.
Yes, you need
Jesus
a journalist in house that's running it and getting the
Because
story.
now
Running
the media reportage will be the source of proof.
The
that
source
it has
of
happened.
truth. Yes.
Yeah.
So you get
Jesus
everybody
Christ.
into a whole fucking consortium of just altering reality and making money. So prediction markets, I am not guys. It's not something I want to support. I'm not going to support it. Anyways, it's been a good one. What do you guys think?
It is. Guys, go follow me on social media. Get ready with me.
It's been...
So I prepare to be a Premier League champion.
You're going to be the worst social media influencer of all time.
Obviously.
Get ready with me. GRWM. Get ready with me.
All right, guys.
It is. Congratulations again. I'm purely hoping that David Moyes can save West Ham again. So my narrative and my story keeps on going. You understand? Because it's David Moyes. He's coaching Everton.
Yeah.
So it'll be very, very,
I was just thinking
surreal.
back yesterday if Pep did not make that emotional choice of going with David Moyes and somehow convinced Pep to be the manager after him.
Ferguson, right?
Yeah.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy. The course of history would have just changed and entirely. And maybe we don't know. Maybe we don't know how, what Manchester United would have become in the last decade. With Pep in charge.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We have no idea. All right, man. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much for rocking with us. Catch you on the next episode. I'm going to leave you in the hands of the Notorious B.I.G., Ty Dolla $ign, and Bella Alubo. This is Goats.
All right.
I like this one.
Let's come on. Popping magnums while I jig a bag something. Watch platinum, got jet lag from flights back and forth. Pop corks are the best grapes, make the best CDs and the best tapes. Don't forget the vinyl. Take girls, break spinals. Biggie B, Richie like Lionel. Shit, you seen the Jesus dip the H classes. Ice project off like shit flashes. Blinded broke asses. Even got rocks and beard mustaches. Rock top fashions. Ain't shit changed except the number after the dot on the range. The way niggas look at me now, kinda strange. I hate y'all too. Rather be in Caribbean sands with Rachel. It's unreal. Out the blue, Frank White got sex appeal. Bitches used to go ill. Still took still. Trying to see 5 mil off the single. For real. You ain't phasing the amazing. While your gun's raising, mine is blazing. See you on, see me on, talking to sweetness. Take it for weakness and leave quick. Block out.
No call like a baby. Just one day my day. Take me to the moon. Pour water for my head when we reach the sun. I'm so in love with the life. Don't wake me up, oh, I'm finally home.
Puffin' Zion, the mansion used to be on the block. Biggie up in heaven looking down on us with pop. Pour some liquor, I'm a puff daily on us a rock. My rollie presidential, down there big as a clock. Ran up in Poppy, see some thigh tees and we gone. You niggas at home screaming the fight song. Javante, Saint Laurent made out of python. This 40 cal cig with the red dot sights on. Dollar don't miss. Take a walk in my old shoes. Say you wouldn't ball every chance that you get. We living for the moment, makes sense, don't it? Dollar sign. To the moon, to the moon. Oh yeah. I'm so in love with the light. Don't wake me up.
We hit makers with acres, roll shakers in Vegas. You can't break us, lost chips on Lakers, gassed off Shaq. Country house, tennis courts, on horseback. Ride and decide and crack crab or lobster. Who say mobsters don't prosper? Niggas is actors, niggas deserve Oscars. Me, I'm critically acclaimed, slug past your brain. Reminisce on dames who coochie used to stink when we rock house pieces and puffy Gucci links. Now we buy homes in unfamiliar places. Tito smile every time we see our faces. Cases catch more than outfield doors. Half these rapping cats ain't seen war, couldn't score if they had point game. They lame, speak my name, I make them dash like Dane.
Pour water for my head when we reach the sun.